you couldn't care less or you could care less.
I believe couldn't because you already carry your minimum.
Right. That would be the implied meaning.
I think it just depends on the context, really.
I think a lot of people say, I care less, when actually they meant to say
Couldn't.
they couldn't.
Yeah. I mean, more often than not, I use couldn't.
Right.
However, I think it also depends on how common it is per region and just the context of the statement.
Right.
This up. All right. I'm all prepared. Whoa.
I got my
All right.
character sheet up.
Let's go ahead and get this party started then.
I've also taken a look at Sebastian Tilted Crown and Felsword just so I can get an idea of balancing in terms of the party.
So then, thank you and welcome for everyone for tuning in. And so we'll take a quick moment and we'll go around the table. You can state your name, your character's name, anything you wish to plug of any of your current projects, and describe your character because, of course, there's a new person sitting at the table tonight. So I don't know if the order is the same in Roll20 for everyone, but why don't we just go left to right?
I believe that means I go first.
Yes.
So my name, I'm Justin. I'm playing Sebastian Tilted Crown, a mastermind rogue butler. Oh. That's the game plan, is to give assistance as best I can while also not getting hit, which has turned out not that easy.
To be fair, he is a little OP.
Smidgen. I dare reckon a little bit.
All right.
So what you're saying is I should have gone with Gunslinger.
Your Eldritch stuff will definitely help. Calvin?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, hello, Calvin. That I'm playing Felsword Boulder Coat, the human fighter. He's hitting with a crossbow, and I don't really have any plugs or anything. But yeah, a bit.
Do you want to give the character's description one more time?
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, he's just a fighter dude. I don't really have much of a, I guess, personification for him. But he's here at this camp, and he's trying to find some slasher menace.
He has sweet feathered locks and a mustache.
That's true. Yeah, that's how he looks.
All right, next up we have Quinn.
All right, Quinn. My character is Judah. He's an archer. He's a half elf. His thumbnail, he's not white hair. He's darker skinned. I just couldn't find that thumbnail right. That's about it.
Okay.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know what else to really say. That's about it.
Okay. And our last character for the evening.
I am Dark Wolf Revan, or Joey. My character is Valen Oakenheel. He is a high elf Eldritch Knight. And I'm just trying to find my friend. They told me they were going camping a couple weeks ago, and I haven't heard from them.
They went missing a year ago, actually.
A year ago? Oh, well.
Even longer.
Even better.
Even longer. That's even worse.
Time is weird for an elf, okay?
Month, year, day, decade, it all...
Exactly. It feels the same to me.
Okay, and so from our 3 players who were here for last week's foray, who would love to do the recap?
So I do it. So in the last session, some camp members, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some wandered off, and we were going to gather them up because it was getting late, and we started finding their bodies. And then this big, fast-looking motherfucker just beat the shit out of us, and then decided just to walk.
We got some pretty good snow.
But he still was running around and beat us.
That's true.
Yeah. Would
And then-
argue he did clap us. Let's get water. Yeah, that's a pretty adequate rundown. For the most part, we did some chores beforehand, dusted some rooms, moved some cargo. Just the classic camp activities, and now we're stuck in the woods. Our true intention was to gather a book for I had the notes open. Basically, we're sent here to get a book and to help out to pay a debt. We found the book, but it's missing pages. The book has something to do with kind of like Fae and Dark Fae, so it could be something related to the boogeyman that's slashing us and poisoning us. It also could totally just be a dead end. Regardless, the adventurers agreed to skedaddle as fast as they could, or find an exit at the least.
Okay. That does pretty much sum everything up. So if you refresh your sheets, guys, for Jetta and Sebastian, I've granted you inspiration for doing the recap. That'll mean you get 1 reroll tonight.
Blessed.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently DM inspiration is different than Bard inspiration. DM inspiration is a reroll.
Now that being a beyond.
Yeah,
That should be in
Beyond.
D&D Beyond, yeah. You should see a little
say,
sunrise check mark in your inspiration box.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's 1 reroll for the big
So I was
man.
about to say, yeah. Well, can grant you advantage on stuff too, right?
It's basically advantage.
Yeah, because it gives you advantage on the roll that you're trying to make. Attack roll, saving throw, ability checks, whatever.
Oh, my bones are weak.
Okay. So, after taking a moment to do a short rest at a nearby cabin, the party has moved on to the docks to try to find some more information and locate the counselors they were working with. What you find when you get here is a clump of buildings that serves multiple purposes for the campgrounds. As the name would suggest, it's the docks where the camp's boats are located, many of which are anchored near wooden platforms. Unfortunately for our 2 human players, it is very dark.
I have a candle lit.
Oh, yeah. I believe that gives you, what, 10 feet?
I believe so.
So, we will emit that light for you.
Yes.
And that should help.
Oh, nice. It's so bright and shiny out here today. Yeah, he's Sebastian is gonna just kind of find his way on the edge of the river and kind of like just gently walk to the side.
And the dynamic lighting for some of those things really kind of sucks. You guys go along, or apparently to the beach,
Yeah, he's going to the beach.
making his way along these cabins here, and that is definitely the things that you see. There are small wooden like offices or whatnot, and they're submerged. Okay. There's over docks here and everything else.
So what's directly? So there's a window in front of him right here. I assume.
Like a
Yes,
peek
there is a
booth.
darkened window there.
He would like. Can he peek inside to see if there's anything in there?
Sure. When you look inside the window, you see 4 double-tiered bunk beds in what looks to be another camping area, and there appears to be a high elf in the room taking a peek around. He does not look like any of the counselors you have met so far.
I'm gonna like knock on the glass a little bit. It's kind of like the little tink 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 tink.
Valen, you hear knocking at the window.
Hearing the sound and not being fully comfortable in my surroundings, I keep my longsword readied in case happens to be a hostile source. And I look out the window and I see, or I look for the source of the tapping on the glass.
And if when you look to the glass, you obviously see Sebastian. He is a slightly older gentleman with a paler complexion, human in appearance, and he's kind of in a well-mannered, somewhat leather-armored suit, kind of but more pristine, taken care of. He's kind of holding the candle very gently in his palm, just knocking with his knuckle, kind of looking at you.
And it to be a strange sight, but I don't immediately gauge the individual as hostile. So I lower my sword a bit and think I would like to exit this cabin that I'm in to get a better look at my surroundings and possibly talk to the individual face to face.
Sure thing. And as a note, when you came into Clearwater, it was around dusk when you managed to make your way in, and like darkness and fog just sort of settled around you.
Okay.
And you almost got lost, and then you just couldn't find your way out of the fog. It only led you back into the camp itself.
Cool.
So in that case, I shall kind of maneuver around the back of the cabin to the individual I saw through the window.
Sure. And you see the other two there. There's another human and a...
Yeah. Yeah, as I was exiting and to the right.
Good evening, sir. I'm Sebastian Tilted Crown. I am supposed to be assisting the counselors of this sleepaway camp. You're not a ghost, are you, or an apparition of sorts? He's going to kind of like, he set his hands behind his back in like that respectable kind of butlery manner.
Am I here, or is it just
You're here.
Crown?
Yeah, you guys are like behind me because I was moving forward.
All right, I'm gonna nudge him and be like, "Look, man, he's clearly right there. If he's can't kill you."
Well, yes, but there was children earlier that I saw in their tents, and they vanished on me. So I am left to assume, and that would be the second apparition we saw, not including the first one when we were told that the campers were missing. So it is not, I assume, not brash of me to assume that there are more apparitions in this here.
I think I'm real. I have no reason to believe I'm not real.
Well, this is absolutely stupendable news. Do you care to accompany us? We're still looking for these children. Although I will have to warn you, there is a terrible beast about.
Well,
He's
I'm
not
no stranger
exaggerating.
to conflict.
No, Judah can attest as well. Judah, what did that thing look like, if you don't mind me asking? Obviously I can't see very well.
It was tall. It seemed like it had an additional arm. The way it was moving so fast.
I believe 3, so that would be correct. And forgive me. Yes, it was exceptionally fast, otherworldly deadly. We did make a few checks upon it, but it does not seem to be too horribly phased by us. If you'd like to, I would appreciate your accompaniment on this terrible adventure of ours.
Well, I also have purpose here in the camp, looking for a friend of mine who vanished from these very grounds roughly a year ago, I would say.
Oh, well, I do hope we can find your friend along with these children we've been looking for. There's already a a few dead already from this terrible creature, and I do not hope we encounter it again. I don't believe we would be able to take it on.
While I do not dare get my hopes up, I do wish to find them, or at least get closure.
Let's
And
get one thing straight. If we see another one, we either get a good plan ready or we get out of here.
I
Well-
must agree with Master Boulderpelt on that one.
if I'm to accompany this this party of individuals, I think I would like to have a better understanding of each of your skills, and that way I can get a better understanding of how we can work together and best any foe that we come across.
I will greet myself first. I am Sebastian Tilsecrown at your service, Master Butler, and of the sneakiest variety if possible. Also an excellent chess player, if you must know.
Ah,
I am proficient in most types of cutlery, carpentry, most tools of sort, as well as I am quite effective with a dagger in hand, need be, as well as getting out of sight and moving things with a delicate touch. Beside us are, as well as my friend, Judah, the self-proclaimed sharpshooter,
So,
and Master Boulderpelt, an excellent fighter in his own right. Would you guys care to explain yourselves and your expertise?
No. Just kidding.
I mean, it's in my name, sharpshooter.
Quite handy with a bow, but truly not the master tactician. Good from distance, up close, not the strongest. Master
I can
Boulderpelt
feel
himself
that
is
void myself.
Master Boulderpelt is an excellent with the munitions of short hand crossbows and his so devilishly painful war pick. I've seen him take a good chunk out of that beast with it, but it is quite a brute.
He ain't lying.
And I didn't care to ask your name.
Oakenheel. Valen.
Oak.
Oakenheel.
Well, it is good to meet you, Mr. Valen Oaken. As we've been so polite to express ourselves, do you care to express yourself? He's gonna gently.
Not to worry
extend
at
the
all.
palm.
I also extend my hand to shake it firmly.
He
And,
shakes your hand somewhat delicately, not limply, but delicately.
Yes. I am well, I wouldn't call myself a wizard in full, but I am an eldritch knight of sorts. So I blend myself with both a balance of martial prowess as well as magical combat ability.
That is good news. We do not have a lack. We do have a lack of magical expertise amongst the group. Judah has already expended most of his spell slots, or spell ability, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Did you have
Now
something
that
to
we
say,
have-
Mr. Rockpelt?
No.
Well, I believe we should continue on now and stop our dawdling for pleasantries, if that suits you.
By all means, I shall follow your lead.
Indeed, we shall.
And then he's gonna just get to stepping. Oh,
If I could get someone to roll me 2d12 real quick.
I'll make Joey do it.
Oh, why would you make me do this? It's because I'm new, isn't it?
That's
Yes.
exactly why, because if we get punished, I want to make sure I can blame you.
2d12 and 12.
A 2!
Bitch.
Shit.
2 total or just a 2?
Well,
Total in 2.
Total in 2?
1 and 1.
Okay.
The dice do not like me today.
It's perfectly fine. So let me do something real quick. off in the distance here. There appears to be, I hope you can see it now, a fire on this island across from the docks. I struck up.
Island, you say?
Gentlemen, there seems to be a campfire of sorts being set atop of the island in the middle of the lake. Should we investigate it? Could be one of the children. I don't see that brute making Light his favorite friend, since he was hiding in the shadows once we approached him.
All right.
And then how many boats are there? Is there a boat in particular that doesn't look like dog shit?
I mean,
most of them look fine. All of the ones that are
apparently
floating.
all rowboats, so I don't expect much out of them.
Well, I assume
be
it would
truthful.
be a 2x2 trip where one of us takes a boat and the other takes a boat. Does that seem fair to everyone?
Yeah. Wait, what is it?
That two people on per boat, I assume.
That would be why.
Oh shit.
I was wondering why it didn't seem to be lighting up on the wrong layer.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, there's a fire over there.
Well, I do say we get going.
I think
Alright, so
that
we're
would be best.
And he's gonna like get a boat ready with Judah.
So are we over here?
Same here, yeah.
Yes, you'll be heading over that way.
Okay. If they take that boat, then I say we should probably take this one here.
Which is perfectly fine. I guess then if the two people piloting the boats could make me an athletics roll with advantage, I unfortunately, because those are just drawn onto the map, cannot move the boats.
That's fair.
Also, we're not anticipating a water journey. Is unexpectedly kind of afraid of the water. And is acting a little bit skittish at the idea of getting a boat.
How do
Maybe-
I make a specific roll just for athletics on D20? Roll 20, rather.
You should be able to do it in D&D Beyond itself. Just click on athletics and it'll...
Okay.
Judah. Am I would like to give Judah the help action
It's a,
for his
you said roll
boating.
2?
Yeah,
Or never
just...
mind, he already did get that action. Never
Well, I mean,
mind,
if you're going to be
just
traveling with
boating.
Felsor, it looks like you have to convince him to get in the boat.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get in. It's kind of like it's obvious he's afraid of water, but he's trying to hide it because he wants to get that.
Gotcha.
But he's,
So roll
So
roll straight, no advantage.
I don't think anyone's helping. I can't provide back.
Nice. We're all over there.
Hell yeah, gamers.
I'm just making an assumption here. If nobody got below a 10,
Well, it
my
looks like,
highest was an 18.
Judah got below a 10 twice.
oh, okay. You guys are struggling to make your way.
Master Judah, is there an issue? Are you getting cramps? Have you eaten properly today?
You're
fine.
You're having problems getting away from the dock, and then you're sort of like drifting on one side, more turning than anything else.
Master Judah, please let me take the fair share of the rowing as well.
Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
He's gonna he's gonna his arm. He's gonna like rotate his arms a little bit. He's gonna go. May I roll athletics?
Go on ahead.
Excellent. Roll the 3.
Nope, getting worse.
Roll
Very
the-
rocky. One more failure and you guys are going in the water.
Well,
I rolled
Well,
athletics.
I'll give him the help action once again.
Okay.
well, Philsar, looks
Roll
like
with
we chose
advantage.
the right boat.
Do one more.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
advantage.
please. Oh my god! We're in the soup today, boys.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Oh, that's,
Can I, before they fall into the water, can I possibly cast my Ray of Frost cantrip to freeze the water around them so they don't fall in?
I mean, you can give it a shot. Why is it
Say it
not
as a,
updating with your rolls? That's weird.
Oh
I was about to say, I've made my rolls in the D&D Beyond stuff, and it's not, like, popping in...
I think it's because I have Beyond 20 activated, so I have to fucking adjust my extension.
Mm.
There we go.
Okay, that would be it. Yeah, that's why I see these.
Yeah, here, let me just give you a test roll real quick. Ignore this one. Oh, shortly, no. There it goes. All right,
Yeah, that's working.
there we go. The fleshy dice.
That's what I was looking at.
Alright, I shall cast my Ray of Frost then to try to freeze the water so they don't fall in.
Okay.
If that's alright with everybody else.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
It's a 16.
All right. So you guys have made it to the other dock, and you're just kind of watching as they struggle to get started, and then make their. It is a comedy act if you've ever seen one. With your quick thinking, though, you reach out and speak your words of power and make your hand gestures and shoot the ray of frost. It manages to catch the boat in just the way to stabilize and not let them fall into the water.
If I said freeze, would that mean stop or actually keep going with what we're going to do?
Let me player interpretation.
Anyway, quick, just keep going.
Freeze, you're under cold. Yeah, I guess Sebastian would try to stand on it.
I mean, it's just a little area around the
Yeah,
boat. It's not
he's
like
gonna go-
an ice bridge.
Can Sebastian just swim towards it at this point?
I mean, roll athletics.
Curse you swimming.
How's that -1 doing for you?
We'll find out shortly. A 5.
Yeah, you're not doing great. I mean, you're progressing. You're not dying, but it is not going well. Getting a lot of water
Sebastian
in the
is
nose and mouth, but you're keeping up. And
Well, Sebastian's just gonna sink to the bottom and walk on the floor.
all right, he eventually just kind of looks like he gives up and sinks down.
Oh, I forgot to ask before. Are we doing like advancement milestone or already?
Milestone.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So, Sebastian, while you're down there, though, to grant you a brief moment of seeings. You do see a tunnel over here beneath the docks.
Yeah, Sebastian's gonna walk into the tunnel, obviously.
So you're not gonna go towards the island where the fire is. You're just gonna go to the tunnel.
No, he's gonna go right to the tunnel.
Okay.
I'll assume my movement is half.
Yeah, it is not great. Let's see. Passive
10,
perceptions 12. 13 and 10. Kind of good enough. You guys just sort of notice him sink to the bottom, and then he begins walking back towards the dock, not towards the island.
Does Sebastian do this often?
You guys haven't really worked with him before, so you wouldn't exactly know.
Let's see. There.
I'm gonna keep making bubbling noises. He's just gonna keep moving.
But at some
Just-
point, you do sort of notice him disappear under the dock, and he does not emerge back onto the shore.
Sebastian would like to get out of the. I assume this is a ledge he can step onto.
Yes, but your candle is extinguished, and you are out of light.
Sebastian would like to enter stealth
In the dark.
in the dark.
You can go ahead and roll stealth, and I have to check it.
All of us, or just
No,
Just
just him.
Sebastian. Sebastian got a 15.
wait? How does that? I think I did it right.
Okay. You feel pretty stealthy. The fire seems to be holding and not spreading currently.
I'll let them go for a minute and see what they're up to.
So
Well,
you're just stuck in the middle of the water still.
Who, me?
You're just
I'm
there.
gonna move.
Sebastian's
Oh.
gonna walk back out and letting you know there's a little case of stuff.
Can I use acrobatics to swim?
It would be athletics. Acrobatics is like
Well-
air stuff and tumbling.
All right. Well, I guess I use.
That's better. Yeah. You make it over just fine.
Can I use, since I'm on before I get to land? Can I roll a stealth?
I mean, you can stealth once you get up there.
Okay. So I get here.
I mean, I guess you want to try to swim stealthily.
Yeah.
Yeah, those lake sharks, they're dangerous.
oh wow. Huh.
So, I mean, as he's swimming his way over, the noise audibly reduces. The splashing goes down. You can still tell where he is because you were looking at him the whole time, but you could see how someone would not notice.
Hmm.
Do that again. Okay, the fire continues to hold where it is.
So since I'm stealth, I'm gonna put myself right here.
Okay. I mean, you're gonna walk past the fire. You gonna do anything about it, or you're just gonna walk past it?
I didn't see fire.
Hmm?
I don't see a fire.
The fire is whoosh.
Well, I can't see it because it doesn't show on my map. But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take it and is that a cave?
No, that's like a pool of water, but let me look up the description for it here.
Can I toss them fire to use? Since I can't see.
I have dark vision. I can see just fine.
I'm not-
However,
And with the light from the fire,
Felsor
Felsor can
might
also
not
see
be
pretty
able
well.
to- Okay.
Why? Could
8, 7, 1, 3, 4, 2, 5. Okay, yeah, just don't describe it whatsoever. That's fine. I didn't need it.
don't need to. It's perfectly described in your imagination.
Wait,
See, when I hear a DM start reading off numbers, I don't have a good feeling about it. I'm gonna just put that out there.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I think I'm about to get spanked.
I mean, those are just all the locations. And for some reason, it doesn't want to tell me anything about this one. It's kind of dumb. But yeah, there is a somewhat deep pool of water there. It goes down.
See.
Sebastian has continued to return to his friends.
I'm going to make my way over. And, also, kind of just peer into the pool of water to. Can I get a gauge of how deep it is, or if there's anything down there?
Just drop this in. This now represents the fire.
Fire.
Alright.
Fire bad! Fire bad!
Interesting fire.
I know. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
Okay. So that goes to
Me. My open turkey. That's my open turkey.
that's where that leads down to. Yeah, yeah, definitely that's shaped like a king. Basically around this time, Sebastian comes back up onto land.
He's gonna. Well, there's a cave under there. It's quite fantastic, isn't it?
And
this place is filled with such mystery.
looking in the
Enjoy
water,
your swim.
looking in the water, if Valen and Judah could give me perception rolls.
Hey.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, both you did great. You see that the pool of water goes down probably 10, 15 feet, and there appears to be an opening that leads under where you guys are, as though there's some sort of cave underneath the island you're standing on.
Sebastian, is this down there the cave that you just explored?
Can I correlate that this was it the same direction as this location here?
No.
Or was this different? Okay, so there's a different location.
Yes.
No, this seems to be going to lead to a different area. This place is filled with weird catacombs. I'm assuming this is how the that feral beast man that we've dealt with gets around the camp so quickly. He
Have
has
you
all
seen
these.
them use water to get around before, or is it just
Well,
speculation at this point?
Speculation, really. He's a very jarring creature to encounter.
See.
It can't be said enough.
And he's gonna he's like, well, if you must, I can go down there with little issue, as I do not need to breathe or take in any kind of air, food, or water.
With my speed, would I be able to join him?
I mean, you could. What's your constitution?
My constitution is a 14.
You can hold your breath a good minute.
All right.
I'm gonna stay up here and stand guard.
Do any of you happen to have the spell Dancing Lights, or something you can enchant me with, so I have some vision?
Mayhaps I do.
I do not.
Do I know it?
I could put a hunter's mark on you.
I actually do know the dancing lights cantrip.
Is that the one that lets you put a light on something?
Create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration.
Mm.
You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form. As a bonus action, I can move the lights up to 60 feet.
Mm.
But once it moves away from you, the dancing light disappears.
Well, once they get out of range, yeah.
So you have to come along with us.
Well, assuming it's not anything further than 120 feet.
It's already 20 feet to get down there.
Hmm.
True.
And there's this
I
building
don't think
here,
that's
which
quite
appears to be like a ruined Can I really do that? Like a ruined house of some sort, or a small cabin.
That is a cabin. I will take great pride in looking into the cabin.
Roll me investigation.
Damn straight. Who'd you up? That's an 11.
That's the cantrip I needed, not dancing lights. I needed the actual light cantrip, not
Okay.
I'm going to assume Sebastian doesn't find anything.
No, as you look around, it is definitely a ruined building. Oh, why is it not on? Come on. Just gotta pull it up real quick. Don't mind me, I just don't have the things I need ready.
Fool!
I know, right?
professional.
You are looking around in all the wreckage here, and in what remains of a mostly intact chest of drawers, you find a piece of paper. You look at it and it has a torn off side to it.
Oh.
Or pieces of paper. They appear to be missing pages from your book.
I like to find a spot for it in my book somewhere. Or in the book somewhere.
I mean, they don't magically reattach to the book, but you can
I'm
see
just
that
trying to like slide it in.
sort of line up.
I'm trying to just like slide it into another page just so it stays still.
Yeah.
He goes, well, this is something I was looking for, but
Yeah,
only
as
part
you're-
of it.
As you're briefly looking over it, you see some of the highlights of it. Mention something called a shadow tyrant,
Mm.
and that it is somewhat fey. Like your elves in the party, it is immune to charm and being rendered unconscious. It also has the innate magical ability to teleport instantly between shadows.
Oh, god damn.
Mm.
Which might
Could
sound
I-
familiar from like half an hour ago.
Could I approach and perhaps glance over the page or any of the pages in the book to see if I can do a Arcana or history check to see if it's anything that I can recall? Since my character is 250 years old, there would be possibly a chance that they may have read or heard of something like this before.
Sure.
I'll give the help action, as Sebastian is also old as hell.
Would you prefer I do a Arcana or history check?
Which one are you proficient in?
Both.
Either. Maybe more Arcana in this instance.
All right. Yeah, I can roll that real quick.
Excellent, excellent.
You do have the help action.
Yeah, but who needs that?
I do if you don't give a d20. Or net 20.
Let's see. So with the help action, would it allow me to roll another?
Yeah.
Okay. So I shall roll one more just to be
Party is
slightly
pretty
better.
Party is pretty big on the help action and the advantage it grants.
Fair.
I use it all the time. It's my favorite thing to do.
So 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess for your benefit, this world, generally in most of the recent centuries, has been fairly low on magic. A lot of wizards have ruined it for everyone and left a foul, sour taste in everyone's mouth, having been very high on themselves and trying to achieve things like lichdom or immortality or just major followings. And though locked away in the outer planes, the gods have not taken very kindly to that. So there hasn't been a ton, but long ago, there is something that you had read locked away in an old, forgotten area that did detail something about beings connected to the potential Fae and darkness, and how they could be tied to certain areas. And this sounds like that could be one such thing, but those beings do not come to this plane. They do not come to the material plane on their own. They must be summoned here.
So, something purposely brought this creature to our plane.
That is the gist that you get.
Well, if something can be summoned, gents, then it can be banished as well.
Well, let's get on with it.
Well, doesn't banishing require a certain kind of ritual, mayhaps?
In most cases, yes. Do you, in that book of yours, actually, since I'm out, I'll be over here with him. In your book, does it have any chapters or segments about any rituals, or?
Well, for the most part, we really couldn't read it much besides a few pages here and there, considering none of us really know the language it's written. I don't know if you know the language it's written either. I mostly speak all forms of natural commons, elvish, gnomish, dwarfish, and alike. But so my lack of knowledge stops at Sylvan and Primordial and Abyssal and the like.
I see.
For the most part, the language is hard to read. Luckily, I did get a gist of this, and that explains why that creature can move so effectively between me and my teammates. The first time we encountered it, it moves amongst the shadows, far greater than I could ever dream of.
If you speak Common, Elvish, Gnomish, and Dwarvish, what other languages do the others here speak or read?
I actually never cared to ask them. Mr. Bolt.
Only common.
A man of brass tacks. and
That's
I
me.
assume, Judah, you speak Elvish at the least, and Common. What is there anything else you speak?
Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Common, Dwarvish, and
Some basics.
Elvish. See.
And what are you?
Well, I can speak Common, Elvish, Gnomish, and I believe Orcish as well. Things that are not as common, but
I see. Most likely not the exotic language that this is spoken in, or written in, I would say. Pardon.
Likely not.
Well, we do know
Perhaps
now
it
that
is...
we have to keep things well lit, otherwise it'll travel between the two of us fast.
If none of us can read it, and we, especially between the two of us, speak a relatively wide variety of languages, then it would very likely be one of the more uncommon, such as Celestial, Abyssal, perhaps even Deep Speech.
Well, I do say we should continue on. I don't want this creature sneaking up on us anytime soon. I've got an eerie feeling that he's approaching slowly. But we should check that water. Judah, you do have the ability to see in the dark, correct?
Yeah.
Then why don't you dive alone for now, and then if you do need assistance, I can dive in and come get you.
How would you know if I need assistance?
Well, if I see the bubble stop coming up, I assume there's a problem.
All right. Well,
A brute, resort of of the way to do things, but it's
Let's see here.
a tried and true method nonetheless, I suppose.
I got 50 feet of rope. So
Yes.
how about this? If you find an issue, we'll tie this around your waist and give it 2 tugs. And we'll immediately hoist you up as fast as we can. Does that sound reasonable enough to you, Judah?
Yeah.
Alright, and he's gonna, like, gently tie it effectively around Judah if he can. Just kind of, like, making sure it's really on his hip. Do I need to roll for anything, or should that be good?
Should be okay there.
All right. Well, I've got most likely probably 45 feet of rope left. If you need more than that, I assume some of us have more rope we can extend.
I also have 50 feet of rope. If
I say we just tie that now. That way we give him a good near 100 feet.
Sounds exceptional to me.
So like tie it around, make sure, and zoop zoop. He's like, all right,
Okay.
Judah, when you're ready.
All right, and I'm rolling athletics.
Yep. In the soup.
2 tugs.
Sorry. I'm going to shift you where you're supposed to be.
Can I leave this to you to hold the boulder pelt? I plan on keeping a keen eye out.
What what's that thing?
You're gonna hold on to the rope that we
Is it
let
okay?
Judah be attached to.
Or don't give me perception.
Let me
I'm
see.
gonna hold on this rope for you.
All right, thank you. Sebastian is going to be alert currently and just kind of like keep his eyes out and poignant.
Would you perhaps maybe Sebastian? I should, since I do have dark vision after all, and I would like to say I'm quite perceptive.
Well, there's nothing stopping both of us, and seeing as I'd
That's
rather
fair.
you be more alert because you seem to have he's gonna kind of like gently squeeze your arm, a bit more of the brawn than I do in my frailer figure. He's gonna kind of do like a gesture over his entire facade.
Yes, you do seem to be more of a fragile being.
Yeah, that would be at most apparently correct. I am definitely not in the style of upfront and brutish, as it were.
So,
Brutish as I may be, I am still a noble.
with your excellent athletics roll, you make it down and in no problem.
Far down.
It leads you down approximately 20 feet to the floor there, and you do find that these few caverns here are flooded. There is an entryway that leads into this much larger area that you see here. You would estimate, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's roughly 45 feet across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by like 35, 40 feet. At its thickest point, there looks to be another way that leads out. You would assume the rest of the lake. And then there's another way that leads up this way. Seems to encounter some sort of ledge of a sorts.
All right. Well, I'm going to go up the ledge.
Okay.
To myself.
Yep.
While they're doing that, I will just move a little bit farther on the island, just to have a better, range of perception and be able to watch out your southern half of the island.
Things look pretty clear so far. For Judah, when you get up there, you're able to get onto the sledge, which is fortunately out of the water, at least for the time being. You're still looking at the ceiling grading up to having about 8 to 10 feet. As you look down into the hole itself, it seems to go down a ways. Yeah, you're at least 10 feet above what looks to be more water below.
All right. Do I have to another athletics to go back up there to let them know what's down here?
To swim? Yes.
All right.
Good enough.
All right. So I make it back up there to tell everybody get it.
Yeah. You just want to help to get up here.
All right.
Oh.
So there's another hole down there. There's another tunnel going down. Is that a tunnel going down or just an entrance?
It's just like a hole in the floor that goes down. It's definitely pretty big though.
Yeah, it's a hole that goes down. But other than that, I think it's another way to lead to the lake.
Yep.
Y'all want to go down there and explore?
Probably be over this way.
So can everybody grab the rope? Is the rope long enough for everybody to grab or hold on to?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
It's
certainly.
about 100 feet.
I have a small thought real quick. Can one of you come with me? He's gonna walk back to the abandoned house and he's gonna like specifically
I shall.
check the floorboards to see if there's an entrance underneath the floorboards.
Roll
Perhaps
investigation.
underneath the flipped table, perhaps.
He's gonna like either give me a bit of assistance or look yourself, your choice. And,
I shall use my my help action.
oh,
Alrighty.
that's a 13, and that is a 17.
Alright. You are looking around and you do not find anything.
I will now make my own investigation check if that's all right.
Should you wish. Also, I would say that the fire has now spread to this bush over here. It is also on fire.
I did send you a PNG for a fire if you want to use that.
Yeah.
Or rather, a campfire that.
It's not Rainbow Dash.
Alright, I shall roll my
Rainbow Dash. Godspeed.
I'll roll my own investigation check.
I'm pretty sure there's
Is that a
nat 20 on
goddamn?
Yes.
God damn.
It's great, and you do a great job. You look for everything that you've generally gone
And
for.
you find
you're not stomping to try to find anything or whatnot. Quick knocks as quietly as you can, but unfortunately, it does not turn up anything.
It seems my lead has led us astray. I guess our best option is to follow Master.
Well, if everybody's since I can see, who else can see? Who else on the elf that can see in the dark?
I can.
Not I.
I cannot, but I mean, I
So
assume
how about
we can ambush it. In a
how about
sense.
I take lead, and the other elf can stay in the back to watch.
I'll take up the rear.
Yeah,
I will sit in the third seat if that is okay with Master Boulderpelt.
Please, by all means.
And then he's gonna make sure he ties a rope to everybody, give at least everybody a good 10 feet distance on each other, and then I assume we're all ready. I do have one thing.
So
Is there a tree around?
That's what I was about to say. Judah, do you know
Right here.
roughly how far the tunnel, the cave, goes before reaching the end of it?
Or you know, I can use one of these as we get to.
with the rope, with the 100 feet rope, we made enough.
You would reach
Would it still have?
about the hole, and you would run out.
So, is that without tying the rope to the tree, or is that including tying the rope to the
That would
tree?
be without tying the rope to the tree.
So,
Sheesh.
tying the rope to the tree will reduce our distance by another 15 feet, roughly.
Yeah.
Not to mention the amount of rope it would take to tie around each of our waists.
Yeah. I say we go for a good dive anyways, and we don't leave it attached to a tree. Our best option is probably to do it the old kindergarten way.
Could you please explain what the old kindergarten way is?
One after another, straightforward.
I see. Well, I have no objection to this, necessarily.
Anybody else? Anyone have an objection? Boulderpelt or Judah?
No, I'm good.
All right, then I say we head that way. Say we go diving.
Doing it. Although I'm wearing plate armor, should I
You get disadvantage.
not wear it? Is that going to be better long term?
I
I
mean,
mean, I can just give you the help action as you do it because I don't really need to. I don't need anything. I can
considering
just stand in water.
Yeah, considering the fact that, like, even without wearing it, still the weight of it in your pack.
Right. I can leave it here on this island, I guess. I don't know. If I get the help action from tilt the ground,
I
Yeah.
would be right, but I would be right beside you, third in row, right behind you, enough to help you lift your armor and carry you forward.
will you breathe into my mouth while we're underwater?
I
So you're
You
going to get
possibly-
the extra oxygen.
well, I don't need to breathe oxygen.
So how are you going to
that-
give him oxygen?
Well, I can hold it in my lungs, I assume.
Okay, this works. We're on.
Would I be allowed to do that, Andrew? Would I allowed to be go and just hold my breath?
And just give him a fat raspberry.
Who is that in Waterworld? Kevin Costner?
Yeah, good work.
Good work.
The map is on this man's back.
Uh,
Yeah, how do you roll that, Andrew? Do you?
I
It didn't say I need oxygen, but it doesn't say
mean-
I can't hold oxygen.
yeah, I know, right? Did you spend a vitae to activate Blush of Life, or do you just breathe for the purpose of talking?
I breathe for the purpose of talking.
Don't
But,
we all?
but if you take it in, does your body process it? Is the other question. I would assume no in this case, so it would
I
just
assume-
be
yeah,
raw
I assume I don't
oxygen
really-
in your lungs.
Yeah, I assume I just hold raw oxygen. I don't produce any negative airs, as it were.
No
I
toots.
just hold the raw. No toots, no farts, no poops, no scoots. Nothing.
But you are susceptible to hiccups. Yes.
No, I don't know. I might have a hole in my lung. That might become an issue. I don't.
All right.
I don't quite know my entire anatomy,
Well,
but I do
I-
recall that I don't need.
I would
to
assume
breathe.
without the requirement to breathe, he would not be susceptible to hiccups, as his lungs would not be trying to reinflate.
All right. Well,
I'm immune to hiccups I'm a far superior being than all of you.
well, better for worse, I'm going to go for this dive. And am I rolling with disadvantage?
I'll go ahead and give you the straight roll for the help action, and then
Yes.
Okay. Athletics.
yes. Godspeed.
17. My first roll of the night.
All right.
Godspeed.
That's good.
Looks like I'm Phelpsing it up tonight.
I'm just gonna walk on the ground and kind of like lift him up like a in ballet where they lift the
Mhm.
smaller dancer up. He's gonna basically do that, but just kind of walk on the ground as he does it.
Dear Olympics committee who is not listening, plate armor swimming. Take notes.
Take notes.
Take notes.
Okay, and for the elves.
What are we doing? I'm
Rolling athletics to dive back down.
Oh,
Athletics. Gotcha.
Get
Yeah.
diving. That's a
Ah.
10.
Ooh.
That's a 7.
I have proficiency. Why you
Not
do this to
great
me?
proficiency, it seems.
Hmm.
Okay. Hmm.
Mayhaps get help from someone else. Give me a good tug.
Yeah, so
I guess I could just turn around and go, oh, another falling ballerina.
things are going
Another
fine
heavy
for
boy.
things are going fine for pretty much everyone. Felsor, I mean, you're trying to go down, and the plate armor helps with that phenomenally.
Wonderful.
Judah is
I
having
would
some
assume my
struggles.
my chainmail would also assist with going down.
Not in the ways that you're trying. You just catched an angle wrong, and then it pulls, and it just doesn't go well from there. A piece of fabric catches in the chains, and I mean, Judah's having a little bit of the same issue, but not as bad. You're able to make it down and do well enough. It is tough, and the well-soaked clothing at this point is definitely weighing it down some.
That's good.
But yes, I will need Valen to recover, or else it is time to induce drowning.
Induce drowning. Can Valen? Is there a way that Valen could notify me? Oh, you can cast the dancing cantrip now, and I can see and help you.
True. Also, what
have brought
would
the
I
dancing lights
need
down.
to? What would I necessarily need to roll so I don't die?
At this point, we'll be
I
looking
assume-
for athletics again to recover, but this time at disadvantage.
Right.
Can I give the help action to him now?
So
That will balance it out to a straight roll.
also, I wouldn't be able to cast dancing lights because I won't be able to speak the words.
Oh, it's a vocal.
Yeah.
All right, fair. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll turn around and I'll help Valen out.
So, I'm gonna roll my athletics.
At. All right.
I got 15.
We're safe.
Okay. It's tough there for a second, but then you hit the bottom, and Sebastian's able to sort of like help you recover. He's able to get things unstuck and you set to rights, and you're able to get into the bigger chamber there and find an air pocket and take a moment to get a big gulp. And you have
And
somewhat
then
recovered.
from that, he said, "Yep." I say we just keep on heading to the exit of this here chamber.
All right.
So you lead them on to the hole then?
Yep. I can't move them, so
I'll have you move me just 'cause I'm tied to the rope. I'm not gonna get lost.
I should be to the rope.
Okay.
On this rope.
So he leads you up here to this nice little hole that appears to go down at least 10 feet to another surface of water.
Oh, and this is
Is it like an air pocket? Like a subterranean air pocket?
Roll perception.
Okay, thank you.
I will roll it, but at disadvantage, I assume, because I'm blind.
Yeah, that would be for the two of you, unless Valen casts dancing lights now.
I shall.
Oh, then I will give me a peeksy poo.
Yeah.
And yeah, as the lights form a chain going down,
7. Damn.
lighting things up for you, it's still difficult to see. They're not a ton of light, but they're enough that you can make things out. It's like he dropped a couple of glow sticks on a rope down.
Yeah, because the light, the lights I create are not that bright in general. They shed a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
I'm going to assume that there's no children down in this.
However, I can create up to 4 of them with the action. So, could I create all 4 and then move them slowly down the hole, as long as they are within my 60 foot or my 120 foot range? That way, we have better visibility down to the hole.
Certainly so. What did Felsor get?
What's that?
What did Felsor get on perception?
Oh, super low. Adjusted to be 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's hard to see. it goes down.
I would then like to make a perception check to see if I can see anything down there, combined with my dark vision and.
Master O'Keel and Boulderpelt, do any of you see anything? It is absolutely dim down here. I cannot see a dreaded thing.
What is this word? See.
It means to use one's sense of sight.
I got a 15 on my perception check.
Okay. So it definitely looks as though it goes down 10 feet, and that's where it hits the surface of the water. You judge the water to be probably 4 feet deep, and there's probably at least another 4 to 6 feet of space above it.
I assume we can all. I don't know shit.
Well, gents, if no one else wants to, I'll take the proverbial plunge, as it were, and go down to what might be my impending doom.
I will be 10 feet, 10 steps behind you, as is respectful.
Respectful in regards to keeping your own ass alive, I assume?
No, just because I don't want to make sure that if there's a need to run away, I can make sure I warn the other masters first.
So yes, to protect your own hide. Yeah.
Somewhat, yes.
No hate for it, but honesty is appreciated.
You'll find none out of me, sir. I am a
No,
my job is.
So I'm growing to know.
You'll find none from me, good sir.
Okie dokies. If I can get athletics again to not belly flop.
10 foot. It's like a 10-foot drop.
From everyone?
right?
Or anything worse. Everyone who's going down.
I'll go down, but I belly flop.
Is that athletics, or did you?
23 from fell sword.
Someone's showing that.
Yeah, can I jump
high school diving
eloquently into
class.
it?
I'm sorry?
Yes, and doing it blind.
Judah got a 10, and a 17.
Well,
Or-
I am not blind. I can see 60 feet. in front
No,
of
no,
me.
the 17 is
Yeah, 17. Can I back my way into the hole elegantly?
Yeah.
Excellent. 9.
Okay.
Not elegant.
Can I use my help action to catch him?
Not exactly in this case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my role.
This has to be very entertaining for the
Ooch.
humans in the bunch. Alright, so we got slam.
We do have those orbs of light.
Yeah, I keep moving along with it.
You get the My Little Pony.
Okay, Sebastian takes 4 points of bludgeoning
However,
damage as you hit the surface of the water.
Oh.
And it hits
However,
back.
the orbs of light, they don't last very long. They only last up to a minute before I have to recast the cantrip.
Oh. First, it's those dreaded roofs, and now it's this dingy cave. I cannot seem to catch a break. Ugh. Anyways.
Well,
there's
I have two.
that is available, correct, you said?
Yeah, it's like a, what'd you say, like a 4 or 5 foot clearance between the surface of the water and the top of this lower cave area.
Yeah.
Can I, let's see, do I have a torch by chance? I don't, but I've got another thing of goddamn. Where's it at? Where'd it go? There you go.
So you have all 4
Could
hits.
yeah.
Alright.
Let's say, alternatively, could I instead light Sebastian's torch by igniting my hand for the flame bolt, or firebolt, I mean?
I was just gonna use a tinderbox.
I mean, considering all the stuff is soaked, wouldn't you would need a pretty strong source of fire / heat to get it off, so it would ignite.
It's a small container holding flint, fire, and steel. Fire, steel, and tinder. I only need to catch the heat for the candle. So I assume I don't need it to be terribly dry.
Well, I mean, I have torches and stuff that we could like actually.
If you want to whip out a torch, be my guest. I
If
got
you want a
oil.
torch, I was
We
about
don't
to
need
say,
a
I mean,
we don't we don't need a whole lot.
I was about to say, I mean, I have a torch that'll last for an hour that gives you a 20-foot bright light for 20 feet. Well, 20-foot foot radius of bright light, and then additional 20 feet of dim. So you'd have a 40-foot light radius to help you. Whereas your candle gives you 10.
Oh, I have a
5, 10?
hooded lantern.
I hate that. I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Frick.
Anybody else need to at this moment? We're gonna just take a small break.
Yeah,
Take
take
a
a small
moment.
break.
All right.
All
My
right.
bones.
Not a
Lay
horrible idea to go use the bathroom real quick.
I'm gonna lay down. Stretch my back out.
All right. Those should be your dancing lights, and you should be able to control them.
Yeah, would I be able to light my hooded lantern, Andrew?
Sure. That gives you what kind of light?
It gives me 30. Oh, it says specifically. A hooded lantern casts a bright light for 30 feet radiance and dim light for another 30. Once lit, it burns for 6 hours on a flask, 1 pint of oil. As an action, you can lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
So that's what that should look like. All right. And then I am going to do my research while you're gone. Please return soon, everyone.
I'm gonna be chilling right here.
It's taken us a while to get down here so far. It's almost been an hour and a half, but how you doing?
It's been pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Oh,
So how are you
I like
feeling about
character.
this little adventure?
Well, personally, I think it's pretty nifty. A little too on the nose at some point, but I do like it.
A little too on the nose, a little too exactly Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I would have liked to maybe like not be campers and not be counselors, but or be I think that would be it. Really,
technically you're
everything
not.
else is pretty fun. I mean, no, I'm saying like having to look for counselors and campers.
Oh, okay.
I think that other than that, it's pretty perfect. I do like it. It's pretty cool. It is pretty nifty.
It is quite well put together, and the maps do look great as well.
Yeah, they're not bad at all. Plus, the
Yeah,
free
man.
dynamic lighting for a week is pretty nifty.
Hello.
I mean, I
Welcome
already
back.
All right, I have returned.
Well, except I'll gotta wait for Q.
I'm here. Oh wait, is Q gone?
Yeah, Q also went to the loo.
I'm still here.
Okay, well, now that we're all back. All right, so you find yourself in this room. What is that roughly? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, roughly 45 by 45 on its widest parts. There's some parts where it thins out. The water is about 4 feet high, so it stands maybe about belly button height on, I don't know, maybe like chest height on a lot of people. You're in getting to the deeper ends of the pool. There appears to be some items in the water, as though maybe there were some old
Dropped
cots
or
down here at
thrown
some
in.
point, or something
miner's
drifted
tunnel?
down here. I mean, things may have drifted down here with flooding at some point in time or whatnot. There was that destroyed house back up on the surface. Who can really say?
I mean, perhaps. I know I can see relatively well. Can I accurately gauge that there are two paths diverging?
Mm. Yep.
All right.
To the west and to the south, you do see exits.
Let's see.
Can I check around the water to see if I find anything?
Sure.
Like anything interesting?
Investigation.
Yeah. That is a 23.
Okay. As you're looking around, you do find some. God, they must have repurposed this map. Those almost look like eggs. You do find some large rocks. Like I said, what look to be the remains of some cots, but nothing overtly useful.
Mm-mm. Well, it seems that cots were here once. One would assume either this was a collapsed-in location, or this was most likely a mining tunnel long forgotten to the aeons of time.
Well, it looks like we head down to one of these paths. It elevates a bit, and we can come out of the water, or alternatively to what I presume to be south. As far as I can tell, the water keeps going that way, and who knows what we'll find in either direction, really.
Well, let's pick a place and go.
I believe we should wait for Judah as well.
I'm here.
Oh, as you got enemy here.
I said I was here. I said it was twice.
And nobody listens to you.
Deficit. Well, I guess
I listen to you, man.
I'll follow the lead.
That's you, man.
That's you.
No, not you.
So, which way do you see?
Oh, does anybody have nobody has a preference on which direction we should head?
None, preferably. A coin flip would suffice for me.
Then let's go into the more dry area. We might be able to find individuals hiding there, perhaps, or well, no telling until we go over there. So let's get going. Gonna start heading along the old bunny trail, as it were.
Aye, aye. Hopping down the rabbit.
All right, you make your way along, and you find yourself coming out of the water and into more connecting tunnels.
A crossroads. Why am I not surprised? Left or right, Sebastian?
He's gonna flip a coin. So
Oh, but now it's
where's
not
my
time to
one?
update.
1 to 2 heads, 2 to 4, or 3 to 4 tails. Yeah, we're gonna go right.
I believe you can coin flip or D2.
I didn't see 2 in there. Fuck's fudge. I'm gonna roll a fudge. Thanks, fudge. 1. Yeah.
Oh, we found more water.
What a surprise. More liquid.
It's about more of the same. It's roughly 4 feet deep, runs along this whole area.
Well, it looks like there's another path that well, another crossroads, it seems, but one of which is up a ledge, the other one is ground level. Shall we proceed through the water here, or shall we fall back a bit and check out the other tunnel?
All messed up. There we go. I do not know. Judah and Boulder, are you coming along?
Yeah.
Because you guys are moving your characters.
Sorry. I'm there. My bad.
Hey, you guys don't hung back.
You guys, are those
Boat?
what is it? Boats? Can I roll investigation to see if there's bones in the water?
Sure.
Looks like someone had a
Them bones
Late
in that
night.
water?
perhaps a late night snack.
What'd you get?
We got a 16.
Okay. Yeah, as you're examining, looking for anything of interest, you do find that there are some animal bones in the water. They look as though they've been here a while. and of course,
Specifically animal bones.
probably rabbit.
Okay.
They're definitely clean though. They don't have anything on them, and the water doesn't seem
Oh, they're-
tainted by any rot of any
So they're
sort.
relatively old. Well, suppose I'm going to start wading into the water and head towards the diverging paths on the other side of this clearing in here.
Okay.
Guess we'll walk and we'll waltz through.
Boulder poke is apprehensive being in such deep water. And not cool.
Mr. Bullfeld, if you'd like, you can always grab my tailcoats.
Would one that is our level, and the other one is an elevated ledge, it appears.
Yeah, there's quite the high
Shall
ledge here.
I believe it'll lead us back to where we began. The one on the right.
let's see.
This
So
one
shall
leads us back.
I hoist someone up so they can get up on the ledge?
Bullfeld, I assume you want to be dry first.
Perhaps
Go in
it
normal
should
order.
Be the other elf in the party. That way we have somebody up there who can actually see.
Guess I have a candle. Fair.
I mean, Sebastian does have his lantern held above the water.
Well, Sebastian, shall I give you the old heave-ho?
I guess you can give me a hoist.
Would you like me to roll a athletics or just a pure strength check?
Mm-hmm.
Or can we springboard it and I make a
I could
acrobatics
certainly
check?
see athletics being a part of that.
Very well. I shall make an athletics roll.
There's so many parts of training that go into that. Lifting.
14.
14
Got a
is good.
14. And, well, are we going to have Sebastian springboard off and...
Yang.
Yep.
And
I'll
I'm gonna go.
need his athletics as well. Not to mess up on his
Can I-
end.
Can I acrobatics instead?
Since he is
I mean, if you were
flying
leaping
through
off,
the air.
then yeah, I could see you doing that. Focusing more on your feline grace.
22.
Yeah, almost like they've practiced this before. Nice
I'm just gonna kind of like
quarter,
land just.
nice half turn flip to land facing you all.
Oh, see, that was quite an easy thing. And do you need assistance now? Do you wish to have assistance up here now? He's gonna like lean over the ledge and kind of like put a hand down.
I got it myself. What am I rolling? Acrobatic, athletic?
Athletics.
I would like to give the help action for everyone I'm lifting up.
23.
All right, so everyone except Felsor gets advantage, but he seems to be doing just fine.
Ugh.
He's doing okay.
That's not great.
All right.
I'm doing
All
okay.
right, I shall
Judah-
make
Judah
my
slippery.
athletics to get up there myself.
What'd you get?
Oh.
Judah he's having a moment, and then he slips and just splashes back into the water.
And his
God damn
flashing has then proceeded to screw my lot. Well, like,
You have advantage still because I'm giving everyone.
ah,
I'm
that
gonna
is
give a help action.
true. True.
Didn't help Judah
Oh,
any.
there we go. Ugh.
Oh, shimmy past you.
Good golly. You are all weighty.
Well, considering two of us are in very heavy metal armor.
Heavy metal is the best metal. So Judah gets 2 bludgeoning damage from smashing back into the water. And you may attempt again.
Who, me?
Yes.
We'll again give Judah the. Does someone else mind helping me with Judah?
I shall also lean over the edge and
Athletics. God damn.
help action.
You have advantage.
Hold on, let me
You have 2 people helping you now.
let me refresh my page.
Get a better seed.
One more for the road?
I mean, he has 2 people helping him now. So
I have an idea. We can repeat the old rope tactic, and we'll just lift him up.
I'll give you this one. You take 1 slashing damage as you do cut yourself on a rock on the way up, but you do manage to make it up this time.
Good enough for me.
Succeed at a cost, as they call it in the Masquerade.
Success, Eddie, bro.
Well, just definitely is not a random cavern. It
Yeah, so
seems to have
continues
held
on,
some purpose in the past.
continues on for 20 feet there, and then the ledge jumps back down into a little area. Tell me anything else is in here? No. You see, there are a lot of items in here that seem like just general sort of supplies, but there's also a turned over rowboat. Looks to be in good condition. That didn't just float down here on its own. In fact, none of these items look like
I
they
would
floated
like
down here on
to
their own.
gently lower myself over the ledge and onto the crates below.
Athletics is the star tonight, man.
It's a
Cave
class.
exploration.
Or
Going through like
acrobatics.
I have already rolled my my athletics. Got a nat 20 there.
15.
All right. What'd you get on that one?
I got a 15 on mine.
15. Good.
I rolled a nat 20, and it was a total of 24.
Okay. So with general ease, these two make it down.
And I rolled athletics. Watch, I'm out the water. Dope shit. Look at that. The fuck?
Fair enough. Hey, water is a rough mistress.
Tell me about it.
What did Felsor get?
Am I jumping off the ledge?
Your choice. You can climb down or jump down, whichever one's better for you.
All right, I want to make a diving leap off this ledge with him.
I'm going to make some space.
Give me that acrobatics.
20. Oh, I rolled athletics. I'll roll acrobatics. Here we go. 15 on acrobatics.
Just as well. You give a nice big swan dive and flip and stick the landing.
Wonderful.
Not the thing you all expected to see today was a man doing acrobatics in full plate armor, but you know. Or is it scale? I don't know what Felsor actually wearing. Check. Yeah.
Plate.
Inventory.
Full plate, not even half plate. Full
Yeah,
plate.
It is plate. Yeah, heavy armor.
I
Wait,
just wanted to double check. 'Cause
Heavy.
pretty much everything gives you
Who's
like
never-
chain, so yeah. A man in plate armor doing acrobatics.
I'm actually curious what you chose to start you out with plate.
It's like an option for fighters.
My 2 options for creating a fighter was chain or leather.
Am I wrong in having a plate? I don't.
I mean, if it gave you it as an option, I don't know what you selected, but you had it as an option.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe it has to do with you being a battle master.
Oh,
That might be it.
Maybe.
that I am.
Maybe
What's,
I could be wrong, but maybe.
What's his background? I could do it too.
I didn't pick one.
Oh,
Man of mystery.
Very,
Not even he knows.
yeah.
A man of mystery.
Mysterious stranger.
Amnesia.
Oh.
I will note that Velsor has a very stacked inventory when it comes to like weaponry.
So a lot of those I picked and I was like, I'm gonna drop them out of my inventory. I was trying to figure out which one I'm going with. So
Like,
I shouldn't have the extra crossbows. I have like 4 crossbows.
yeah, you've got 2 extra crossbows, great axe, a battle axe.
Yeah, drop those. I just have the war pick and the light crossbows.
He
God,
is just loaded.
stacked.
Yeah, no,
I may lose my weapon, but I have 5 others.
no, they shouldn't even be in my inventory. My bad. Don't even look at that. But the
Okay.
plate, that's for real. Next thing. Next ledge to dive on.
Okay.
Well, right now there isn't one. There is a path that leads out of here, and again, just everything out of here, down here, looks suspiciously stacked and purposeful.
Yeah,
Can
can I
roll
investigation?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll do it too, 'cause it's the same thing as the
Yeah.
action. Yeah. Nat 20 out of mine, sir.
I got a 21.
I'll take my big boy points, please.
Same.
The boat and oars definitely look as though they're stored in a way to be able to make a quick run to. Perhaps, in fact, should these tunnels flood, might be what that is for. And everything else looks as though they're just hoarded, embezzled supplies. Maybe there's extra rations and goods that preserved goods. Maybe a few nicer items.
This is a storeroom.
Can
Or
I
someone-
sabotage the boat?
If you wish.
But what if we need the boat?
Well, you're gonna. Well,
It's not like I would flood the tunnels or anything.
Well, I've never played Mines of Delver, but I've read enough to know what could happen.
Yeah.
do we assume we want to keep this boat then?
Yeah,
Is
keep
there
the
a
boat.
way we
it
could
wouldn't
move the boat?
be a horrible precaution to have,
Yeah, keep the
especially
boat.
since it's so elegantly prepared for a getaway.
I won't say we need a bigger boat, but we need a boat.
Yes. Well, how are we moving said boat?
Period.
Well, how about I scout ahead to see if there's even a place that we could take the boat for usage, and then we go from there. If nobody objects.
To reiterate, you barely know this man. You've known him for like an hour.
I mean, I have no issue to distrust him. Hopefully, his friend isn't the fella giving me MacGuff. And then walk forward into the spooky dark.
I shall return.
Hang right here.
We're on.
Okay. Well, there seems to be some more things over here, some more crates and a body of water.
There is a lot over there. You find an enormous stash of treasure.
Can I call back down the tunnel that you guys might want to come check this out?
You need to see this cliche.
Oh no. I'm gonna watch from a distance. Just kind of like hiding around the corner a little bit.
You can ever so gently just kind of grabbing a hold of like the rock wall, I'm guessing, and just kind of peering around. Huh.
Okay.
Inch forward a little bit more.
Yeah, as you approach everything on the back wall here, I mean, you're seeing just a ton of things. There's thousands of silver pieces, tons of gold pieces. You see a ring with some sort of gemstone set into it, a couple of
Now, is that me
potion
looking
bottles?
over here,
Yes,
or is that me looking over
kind of
here?
kind of across this whole area for the most part. Yeah, I saw that stuff down there
Gotcha.
too. I have no idea what's up with some of the stuff on this map.
Well, seeing as how nobody has responded to my my call,
He's
just
just gonna
slowly.
poke around the corner, just kind of see what's going on.
And
Did you
I'm gonna way curiously forward as well.
did you need anything?
Well, other than sorting through these crates of loot, mayhaps.
Sebastian, will
Plenty.
get organized.
Across this back wall over here, there's plenty of silver and jewels and
He's gonna
goodies,
go through these.
goodies galore.
All right. So, kind of looking over everything briefly, not necessarily counting, you would estimate there's about 25,000 silver pieces, 1,000 gold pieces, 3 gold rings set with bloodstones. If you had to guess, they're probably about 250 each. You find 2 potions of superior healing. And you find a rather fancy looking bag.
Can I? Hang on. Which one of us has
investigate
found the bag?
The bag.
Is it?
Depends. Sebastian was kind of going through everything. You were helping in some degree.
Well, he's looking through stuff down here. I'm looking through the stuff up here.
Why don't you guys roll me initiative?
Oh, would you?
All of us?
Everybody
I
who is
have a
rooting
17.
Ah,
Well, y'all have fun because I'm gonna be last.
through.
11. I go first.
I was just gonna go with the highest of these numbers.
Yeah.
So
It's me.
Sebastian, you find the bag. The embroidery on it looks as though it has a face, and there's some blue triangle patterning to it.
Can I?
Oh, mayhaps
roll-
I'm happy I did not find bag.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know about this bag? Arcana or history? So it's more Arcana related.
Arcana?
Out of game. Yo. Oh, 21.
Okay. Again, magic is pretty rare, but you seem to have stumbled across what you believe to be a bag of holding.
That is.
This is quite the find. Do I need to? What is the term? Acclimate to it? No. What is the term?
Attune?
Tune?
Attune. Thank you.
No.
Typically with bags holding, you don't know.
No.
He's gonna go. Well, gentlemen, I believe I found quite a treat. A
To your
bag
knowledge,
of holding.
Yeah, to your knowledge, bags of this type, though despite their appearance, can hold up to roughly 500 pounds or like
Is there
64
anything-
cubic feet of anything. And when you pick it up, it feels hefty. It feels weighty. Like it already has like 15 pounds of stuff in it.
Yeah, I was like, can I check what's inside the bag of holding?
Is it just? I just want to double check here because you just reach in and get stuff. So I thought you'd like think of something.
No, you
No,
can
it
either
doesn't.
reach in and grab stuff out, or you can turn the bag inside out to empty everything out.
Yeah, sure. Roll me a d6.
No biscuits. Oh, treasure biscuits. Yeah. D4, D6. Yeah. A 1.
A 1. Okay. You pull out this.
Ah, what the fuck?
He's gonna gently pull this out, and he's gonna go. Gentlemen,
Magentan saw
I-
sword, or sun saw.
I have quite no idea what this thing does. And he's going to like.
Badass.
Anyone
That
would
is
like
true.
to
You
give
have
it
no idea what it does.
Anyone like to give this some interesting weaponry a glossing over, mayhaps?
I wouldn't mind. Perhaps
I'll trade you-
with Battle
I'll
Master.
trade you. I'll trade you 4 crossbows for it.
He
would that be-
ponders that for a
Now,
second.
is that like a longsword? Is that like a falchion? What is
It is a scimitar.
Scimitar.
Okay. Okay, it's a scimitar type. Hmm. I see.
Wow, it's
Well, if you want.
Currently,
to,
it does not have the magic chainsaw action going.
he's going to go. Well, of no offense, Mr. O'Keel, I believe I've known Throssor a little longer than you.
I just said I didn't want it.
Oh, I didn't. know you.
I don't want it either. I'm sorry.
None of you desire this weapon. None
Nope.
of you.
Are you
Yeah.
sure? It's pretty baller.
You you gentlemen, this is almost most happily a magical weapon of at least some strength.
You know,
Far better than your rigmarole you're most
I
likely
believe-
carrying now.
Wait, are you trying to trade it?
I'm just trying to give it to one of you. I cannot wield it. I'm not.
Wait,
I'm
can
not
I wield
Levi.
it? Is that a martial arts weapon?
Martial weapon.
Well, it's a scimitar, so I forget
Hey.
what scimitar falls under.
It's a scimitar. It's like a short sword, ain't it? Like the sword with the hooks.
No, scimitar is like it's a curved blade,
It is a slashing finesse light weapon,
so it's finesse.
which means it
light weapon.
can, in fact, activate sneak attack.
Which
I need that.
means
I'll take it.
Sebastian actually.
Sebastian should probably carry it then if it's a
Mhm.
sneak attack weapon.
Well,
if
It's light, so it can be dual wielded.
And
But I'm
I
not
also-
proficient in it.
I'm also has stealth, so I could use it as well.
Do you have stealth attacks?
No, but I'm stealthy.
no.
I'm not. I wouldn't be proficient in it, so I wouldn't add my proficiency modifier to it. Which
Weapon
I lose out
can-
on +5, and only get +3 for being dex. Which is not terrible. I think Sebastian will hold on to it. He will grip it in his hands with mighty force. And
I
kind of
see.
feel that it's
Sebastian offers it to everybody that says, "Ha, fuck you. This is mine."
Well, Sebastian kind of ran the room, and then the room went, "I'll take it," but that's the archer saying he wants a sword. So
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah. I think you should keep with your sword, young master.
Felsor, would you? I do happen to have a quiver of 20 crossbow bolts. If you would like those.
yes, please, thank you. That would be
I
wonderful.
don't typically use the crossbow, so I shall remove
that would
it
be
from
wonderful.
myself.
As typically
and-
I do. That would be wonderful.
I'm also going to then drop my light crossbow that I had started with.
Okay. So I would have to take a time to write a lot of this crap out. I think I can just add this to somebody's journal, maybe, and they would have access to it in Roll20.
For the most part, I can read it in the handout, actually.
Yeah. So it does some stuff.
It does some things. 7 charges. When you hit a target with a magical sword, you expend one of its charges as a has 7 charges and regains 1d6. You can expend one of its charges as a part of an attack. Each your fingers around the weapon curve guard and pull it like a trigger. You do the line whirling, springs weapon's edge around it, and it does 1d6 radiant damage. This one actually gets a +2 bonus attack and damage rolls with the magic weapon. In addition, so I already have a +5. You can expend one of
So-
the weapon's charges when you hit attack the light sunlight. It deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target instead of 1d6. If the target has the sunlight sensitivity to trait just a drow vampire, it's considered to be sunlight until the end of turn. Wow.
Well, the question is it the uncommon or very rare variant?
It's the very rare variant.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's up until like that description. It's like talking about.
Oh no, it says it's describing the basic one and says the following Magaton is very
Yeah.
rare. So I think it's the very rare one.
I mean, it would
Well,
be
it's just that
nonetheless
like
with a
it
world
says
like
weapon,
this.
scimitar, comma, uncommon or very rare.
No, I'm saying in the
This
final paragraph.
specifically is the very rare variant.
Yeah, that's why because it says in the very last paragraph the following Magaton Sunsaw is very rare. So I assumed it wouldn't add that description if this was just the basic Magnetan saw.
Magenta.
Sebastian's gonna kind of like twirl it around in his hands. Straight from the Master's armory. Quite an excellent piece.
Does require attunement.
He will keep it on him to attune to.
Well, in that case, can I search around these chests and whatnot, see if I can perhaps find a long sword?
Mind if I just look around for any other extra items?
That was all of the things that you are able to find.
Mostly, I would say though that the two heavyweights should carry some purity potions.
Yeah,
If that
I think
sounds
that's-
fair to.
If that's what people want, then
That is everything that's in there. So then, as you also dig into the bag of holding, you find a light crossbow, 20 silvered crossbow bolts, a vial of holy water, and an explorer's pack.
did you say it's a superior healing potion or supreme?
2 superior.
Okay, then I shall take
He's gonna
one.
grab the silver crossbow bolts and hand them directly into the palm of Felderbelt. We should probably use these. They're silver. They're most likely good against magical creatures. If that's agreeable to you, Boulderpelt.
Yes, agreed.
Well, if that's all the contents of the bag of holding, what can be found in the chests over?
That contain like gold and silver.
Oh, that contain all the gold and stuff.
Yeah, the bag of holding had the
Okay.
crossbow, the bolts, the explorer's pack, the holy
Oh,
wa-
okay,
the
yeah,
holy
I see
water,
that.
and the magic sword.
Okay. Well, I suggest that we evenly split the money in silver and gold pieces as best as possible. There's 1,000 gold pieces here, so we can each get 250 out of that. If everybody is in agreement.
Yeah,
All right.
250.
Yeah, 250 gold piece each. And then we would each get 6,250 silver.
That's that shit pretty pretty.
Damn. God damn. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of silver.
It's like another,
I don't know how we want to divvy out the rings.
I mean, there's
Seeing as how there are
three of
3
them.
rings.
I
and
believe
there are 4
since I'm-
people.
holding the sword, I believe the ring should go to the other gentleman. I will veto a ring for myself.
Works for me if nobody else has anything to say about it.
I have nothing to say. The holy one.
Can I do a Arcana check to see if these gold rings are enchanted?
Sure.
Got a 19.
Okay. You look over the rings and you try to pay close attention to everything that you can and all of your knowledge of things that are enchanted or magical of any sorts. But you don't find any signs that would indicate that they are magical.
Alrighty. Well, then we each get Judah and Pelsaur, if you would like to come grab one of these, each grab one of these gold rings.
You've all made quite a lot of money.
That's we're balling.
So just add gold rings to the add items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Should I make a custom? Let's say gold
Yeah,
ring.
yeah, it'd be a custom item.
Gold ring set with bloodstone valued at 250.
Yeah.
Those things are listed in the chat here. All right. So, after spending probably like 30 minutes going over everything and divvying up, what do you all do now? There's of course
Well,
the tunnel
it
you went
looks
back
like-
to, and there's another tunnel that seems to lead off to the southeasterly portion there.
For boulder pelt, it always seems more comfortable to continue going forward than go back away. So let's go forward.
I guess we can grab the boat and leave out this. Well, we guess just keep heading forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
it's more of the
a-
same. It looks to lead
Do
down.
one last check to see if I can peer into the water, or see how deep it is, and if there's anything inside.
Sure.
Would that be in perception or investigation?
I guess that depends on how you're really going about it. If you're maybe doing
I'll do a
more to
perception.
investigate, like, you know, sticking a sword or something, that might be more investigation.
No.
Just looking with your
I'll,
eyes is perception.
Yeah. All right, doing perception then. Fuck. Dice, hello.
Yeah, that did
Dice,
not.
please.
That did not go well. Hard to tell.
Oh, no, no.
Damn, you are looking into the abyss, and the abyss definitely back.
Catching
Alright,
more
well,
reflection than anything else.
In that case, you know, I can't see a damn thing, so I'm just gonna not care.
Okay.
So, shall we go retrieve the rowboat, or shall we?
It kind of does more of the same. You're not sure how beneficial the rowboat would be. It again looks like it's only the 4 to 5 feet-ish deep water, and there's not a ton of space above it.
Gotcha. Then, any further objections?
Just gonna
I
keep
suppose we
going.
should
Okay.
wade further into the abyss.
Oh,
Make your way out.
Any more disgusting weirdos?
True. It's. Might I say, Sebastian, that I don't trust how peaceful and you know how quiet things have been.
I'm simply enjoying it as it lasts. Although
I merely view it as the calm before the storm.
I expect a storm, so this is quite pleasing. Oh, those are a lot of rolls.
I just wanted to check on some things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure, button.
Some things.
Well, I mean, you guys never did put out fire.
Ah, that is true.
It has actually been like a long time. So,
Pelt.
don't mind me. Just burning down an island.
happens. Felsaur, you coming, mate?
Sorry, buddy. I had my eyes off the screen for a moment. I'm right behind you. In the frickin' water again.
Well,
There might be.
Yes.
Calendar's
A straight tunnel.
I think because I don't have a visibility in the dark.
Well, gents, we are right back where we started. Which, if I may say, I think is why our DM started doing those rolls.
I pray.
The only god I pray to is Tempest, the god of war.
It's not gods I worship, but I don't know. Many of them would appreciate my presence. And back at the beginning.
Well, there's a god of thieves and scoundrels.
I would agree with none of them. Yes, I am not a petty criminal. So we're back at the hole. Well, how do we get out?
Well, it was a 10-foot drop into the cavern. So we have a 10-foot ledge to climb.
yeah, it was 10 feet above the water, so you got that.
Could I climb it with my dexterity?
Someone give me.
Are we sure we've
your-
explored everywhere on this level?
Yeah, I do believe so.
That's
That's the path the alternate path we could have taken is where we just came from.
yeah.
We went down this path. That's how we started.
Somebody want to roll intelligence then?
I'll roll intelligence.
Okay.
I'm a little wiser than some.
I believe, Bastion, we have perhaps the same intelligence. Mayhaps I shall. Mayhaps me smarter than you.
Rat is smarter.
There was that one tunnel you guys never actually went down.
The one that looped back around, clearly.
Never did walk through it.
But it is simple intuition. According to Valen Oakenhill. So.
Right.
What
So, important
shall
questions
we do?
then.
Should we go back, gents, and explore the path we did not explore? Or shall we leave the cave?
To the path we didn't explore.
Right, like if we go back up and it's something here, it's gonna be worse later.
Alright. Let's get over with quickly. I don't want to be in this game anymore. I grow weary of it.
We go left.
And you came in a first circle around. Right.
Exactly.
Let's see what's here.
Okay. So here you find there's a 5-foot pile of rocks and stone that look to have fallen, and 15 feet of that you see another hole leading up.
What's this over here?
We could
Over where? I don't know where you are.
he went to the first path we went through.
Oh. If we come through here, and yeah, just circle. So we attempt to get up this hole, which is 5 feet higher up than our initial entrance into this cavern. Or do we go to the entrance / exit that we know?
Yeah, I guess, well, I'm up for exploring and whatever gets us out of here faster, and that means I don't have to backtrack.
I think
say
since
we
we've
climb the
Would you
came
like
to that,
again.
I would like to springboard again if possible.
All right, back to that drop. That
Oh,
15.
he's gonna try it right here, right at this hole.
Oh,
Yes. The nice springboard technique that
We've mastered over a long period of time.
yes, the very obviously mastered. I'm going to make my athletics check now.
I will
Alrighty.
make myself a dex. I will make myself an acrobatics check. That one was not practiced.
What'd you get on that one?
This one's higher. Okay, we weren't prepared for it. He got a
nat 1.
6. Well, in total, yeah, he got a nat 1, which totaled out to a 6. I got a 12 in total.
Take 5 more bludgeoning damage as you
He's gonna fall on his back.
miss the mark and fall hard upon the floor.
How you feeling, Sebastian?
If I answer honestly, terrible.
Yes, you look like you may fall to a stiff breeze at this point. Would anybody else like to be springboarded upwards?
Sure. Can I use my athletics to help? Oh, well, I can use acrobatics so I can be safely up there, right?
You can give it a shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Ha!
All right, now it's time for my my launch. I got 14 for the launch.
Mm-hmm.
Judah is much more acrobatic than me today.
Well enough.
Old man.
You're able to sort of get him flung up, and using some fancy tricks, Judah is able to get a hand on the ledge quite the ways up. If you want to give me athletics to pull yourself up.
I will ready myself to catch him in case the
I will give the help action the catch.
It is a struggle. But if you wish, I will let you succeed at a cost.
What's the cost? Another cut.
Your ass.
Potentially.
Probably a d6.
Oh no.
Sure.
Alright. Ooh, 6 slashing damage as you do get yourself up, but you take a very nasty gash.
Yikes.
A classic.
Good old story of everybody. Well, half the party is already half dead before we've even encountered anything in this session.
Can I make some medicine? How long would it take me to make some medicine for myself while everybody gets up here?
Longer than you
Probably.
want.
Yeah.
Those are things that are usually covered under the downtime rules and take you like a whole day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, do you have a alchemy set? To make,
Nope.
Like the potions or whatever medical.
But you are up here, and I will assume you guys had the forethought to give Judah the rope,
Yes.
meaning that everyone else can just roll athletics to climb up.
Fantastic.
well, can I roll it now?
Yes.
All right. Here comes a athletics check.
It's just
Fuck off. The 10.
10 does it. You make it up.
Eight.
It's tough.
Probably
It
not
gets a little
glamorous.
tight when you get to the hole, but you do make it.
All right, Sebastian. After you.
Oh. Sebastian's gonna try again.
I was about to say, all he has to do is climb up a rope now.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you want me to roll? Athletics.
Yes. DC 10.
DC 10. That one.
Phenomenal.
Can I roll a
Take
like,
another 4.
I was about to say, could I roll like a dexterity roll to like see if I can react in time to catch him?
Roll initiative.
I'll roll. So I assume that's what you're trying to be, is me falling before you.
I mean,
You
do
fall
you have the
very-
wherewithal to react in time? Is yes.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn inspiration.
Oh,
This fucking athletics check.
Oh,
All right. Well, I
I was
gotta.
about to say, did you say I would have reacted in time to catch him, or
what was your initiative? And did it beat an 18?
12? No, it did not
It
beat
did
the
not.
18.
Yeah, so it was,
I got a 6 instead.
it's not a 10.
Your athletics?
That is the four bludgeoning as you slip and fall onto the rocks below. Going great.
Once more, Sebastian, with feeling.
Sebastian is limply going to just attempt this time. 9.
Oh, can I give him the help action?
Sure, roll with advantage.
Oh my god. Another nat 1.
All right. Well, the 9 is still there. You're one off. I'll let you.
Sebastian is just gonna sit there. and
Okay,
go,
so can we do another like
You may-
initiative rolls to see if I can catch him this time?
Hold on. You may succeed at a cost, should you wish.
No, he's just gonna sit on the floor. He's gonna go, I'm not gonna move another muscle. I cannot seem to bring myself to climb this rope. You're going to have to tie it around me and hoist me at this point.
How about I just grab him with my athletics and throw him up?
That'll be a high DC.
How high are we talking?
Like a 20. People ain't that easy to throw, and you're aiming at a pretty bad target.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna.
And with only a
just gonna
strength of
climb
14.
up. Yeah, that's true. Just gonna roll my athletics to climb up there.
All right, you are able to make it up. Once again, it gets kind of tight when you get into the hole itself, but after that, you are doing just fine.
All right, Sebastian, tie the rope around yourself. Sebastian?
Yeah. Yes.
I will assume he does so you guys all.
Yeah.
And together
I agree.
and hoist him up. And
You know, Sebastian, I know I just got this potion, but you need it?
He's gonna say, no, I certainly shouldn't use it.
give me a second, guys.
It would be wasted on me for a frail of my body.
Yes, I know you can't be very, well,
There we go.
you must be feeling very well.
And here we are. You find yourself in another room that seems to have just a few more sort of supplies in it. These are just more general than anything else. There's another ledge that leads down, I believe, that looks like, up to the north. You hear some water to the south. And there's some sort of tunnel over here.
I see a source of light in that tunnel emitting to the west.
What's over here?
Just some
Sorry, go
general
ahead.
things. They look a bit like groundskeeping equipment.
Maybe Sebastian should hang back and
Just gonna look in the
rest
corridors.
for a moment.
For the most part, I don't believe I would gain anything from a rest. We already took one a short while ago before we got down into the tunnels.
You're gonna take a
We got. I out of character of
See,
I'll
because
say
we already got beat up once.
They did get a beat before.
We did.
well, this tunnel, this is a straightaway, and
Not only it is lit.
yes, it is lit, and
Now he's gonna scratch
looks
his
like
What?
might be something at the end of it.
Why would it be lit?
You do, in fact, see a
What?
ladder at the end.
That there's a ladder we can climb up.
All right, so look. I would like to take a short rest to get some of my health back before we continue any further.
Do you have any hit dice? I thought you guys spent them all last time.
Yeah, we spent them all.
Oh shit.
Cool.
All you have are 2 superior healing potions.
He ain't doing so hot.
No. Sebastian did roll quite a few ones.
If we go down the ladder, I'd rather be last.
The ladder goes up.
Oh, rather be last.
Based on everything else, you would assume it goes back to the surface, up to the buildings around the docks.
Sebastian goes, and then I'll be third, and then Boulder Pelt, and
Water.
No, I haven't checked out the water yet.
That's fun.
Uh,
The hell's all this?
You know, just waiting out, you find yourself coming. I mean, it very quickly goes underwater, and then you see what is the bottom of the docks.
this is where I'm coming from.
Sebastian. Yes, I was about to say, do you recognize this?
Yes, I didn't explore past these past this ledge as a fear life.
Very well. So you've been through there.
I've been up here. Where he was.
So everything
Actually, you
on
have
this
not been
dry
on this one.
patch.
You were in the. You were north of here.
Oh, it's a separate one.
Yep.
It's familiar to where I was, but I don't believe this is where I was at. Maybe closer. Maybe close to it.
Let's see. How should we proceed?
I believe we should finish our exploration of this area first, and then we can, if we find it necessary, we can leave through that ladder. Or we just take it now.
I'm open to ideas.
Oh, Boulder. Okay, I think he's still there. Sorry,
Are the
Boulder. Sebastian's gonna go up to the ladder.
So is this a ledge down or is this a ledge up?
So let's up.
Here.
That leads down.
Can I gauge how far of a drop it is?
Like 5 feet.
5 feet. So I could easily just kind of slide over the ledge and, you know, land without issue.
Certainly can.
I should go investigate this tunnel.
Wait, we not gonna check the water area?
That's the docks.
That is under the docks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we have water over this way as well. Come back. Myself up over the ledge since it's not a very large one.
So unknown love. The lake.
The river.
Well, by my guess, well, this gets to the same open cavern as I could see one of the posts for the dock out a ways.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two real choices, from what I can tell. We either explore the sunken water cavern, either from this path behind me or the path we previously explored, or we leave through the ladder.
I would suggest the latter. I wish not to dilly-dally anymore in any water.
Yeah, we got them kids.
That is true.
Fucking kids.
Fucking kids.
Very well. Then that's already 2 people voting for the latter.
I assume, I assume it's a very
What say you,
clear
Jude?
what Iron Boulder
yeah.
Felt want is no more water.
Then let's leave.
And then we head on towards the...
Just stay where you guys are. I'll move you to where it leads.
Thank you, champ. Thank you,
Thank
boss man.
Track what I'm gonna do. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna decide since Elton hasn't responded to anything. I'm going to assume he's not at his desk at the moment.
Got kid shit to do.
I can report anything. But you come into what seems to be someone's home.
Huh.
Oh.
Can I roll for stealth?
I have my lantern. Heads up.
I have not turned off your light projection.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's just a very small room.
Yes. It is a very small room.
He's going
It's-
to
what is this, roughly
shroud the
10 by
lantern
10? It
then.
looks like a bit of a workshop in here.
He's gonna shroud the lantern and.
So it gives off, what is that, 5 feet of dim light?
5 foot. Yep, 5 feet of dim.
And is it if I roll for stealth?
Sure.
I'll roll for it as well.
I have disadvantage on it, so I'm not even gonna bother.
15.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Your companions are very stealthy, which
Stealthy
is kind
as
of like
fuck.
exudes to you as well for a group check.
Oh,
Yeah, so you
good.
guys find
That's
yourself
very
in-
good.
Pass.
You find yourself in what looks like a small workshop. It's roughly 10 feet by 10 feet. Or they look small on this map. Fair room. Size like your average living room, or a little smaller.
If someone wants to open that door and
There is a door that leads out.
Well, I believe one of the ones with vision should do it first.
Who
yes,
wants to
but one of
do
the
it?
ones with vision has no stealth.
Well, we're all stealth. We're all stealth because D&G
Very
rolls
well.
that
Group.
as long as 2 pass or as long as the majority passes, 50% passes, you're all stealthed. So we're all stealth because of me and Q.
Gotcha. Because it's just I have disadvantage on stealth, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
no, you're good, champ. We're sneaking. I'm basically like adjusting you to stealth with me. Is what it's like.
Yeah, so you're like heavy armor can't move, but it's like here, freeze it up for you real quick.
He's going to prepare a dagger.
I see. We are in a bedroom now.
Wait, where are you at? Sorry, I had to
Fossil's in the-
step away for a second.
I assume so,
What?
but just that like this tiny room wasn't only covered up in your portraits. I just didn't put you in it.
Oh,
Fair
that's okay.
It made sense 'cause then all 4 you would have only seen yourselves. I just
Makes sense.
wanted to not do that. But again, yes,
I
it
missed
is.
probably like the last 5 minutes. My bad.
No, you're all good.
You guys went up a ladder and you came out into a small workshop with a trap door. Everybody sort of sneaky, and then going through the door after that, you find yourself in a bedroom. Looks to be a regular bed, nightstand, wardrobe, chest of drawers, and then, yes, not a door, but an open area leading into what would be like a kitchen or main living area for this cabin. The windows that you do see look out into the lake and the docks.
It appears that we're back in one of the houses that had a you residing in it, Mr. I always forget. Is it Bronzy? Oakneel. Oakenheel. Must be one of the cabins you were residing in, Oakenheel, or at least one beside you, at the very least.
Could this be one of the counselors' cabins?
It seems quite far. We must still be near the docks at the very least.
This cabin seems a little more permanent.
Yes, I don't see any bunk beds or anything like that. So this seems to be one, maybe two people residing in it.
At a fair guess, it is probably Steve's.
Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Who is Steve?
Steve is one of the people we were assisting. He is who the person who sent us out. We owe the debt to, or we were paying the debt for, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is his. One would assume this is his fairgrounds, or at least he was monitoring it for the time being. Now we're assisting with his cabin.
Well,
there is also
exit said cabin?
There's also tons of light coming from that little island now.
One would assume the island has caught fire completely now.
You can feel the heat from here.
Oh,
That is by Jove, that is a fire.
We were supposed to stop that?
Well,
maybe.
I saw no purpose in really stopping it. I mean, what is the worst that happens? The island catches fire, and there's every kid that we didn't see there is somehow back on it.
I mean,
real
Why
quick,
would you say that?
Out of character for Felsour would never say this, but he only has about an hour and a half left to play.
Felsour would never say this.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you guys choose to do from here?
I want to get out.
you want to get out.
Enough of
Sorry.
If B&B equivalent the safe rope. Come on, Pokemon.
Sorry, I just gotta.
Bring a bunch of natural.
Yeah, just trying to use outside.
Oh, I grabbed myself. Forgive me.
I see. Would you like to know what my elf eyes see?
Oh, we can see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it's an island. Like that fire can't spread here.
Certainly, the ocean can't catch on.
It's not like it's made of oil.
With a proper wind or something.
I don't know. That's like a good. That's a pretty good distance between the island and the docks.
There you go. There are fire tokens inside the building too, just covering it.
Oh,
And I know it's hard to see with dynamic lighting. Let me just take. Let me just remove dynamic lighting here. So anything else you guys wish to do here? Are there any buildings you wish to go into or explore, or?
We're done here.
I agree. We may be done.
I'd say we skedaddle out and head closer to the exit.
Still have questions about who started the fire, but it wasn't me, so.
Oh, okay.
All right.
The world map.
You guys are, of course, at location. Oh, wait. You guys probably can't actually see those labels. You are here.
Oh, yeah.
I had to think about that. You guys
Wow.
probably can't see the labels.
Very cool incarnate map.
So, where would you guys like to go to search now?
Probably here, and then straight to here.
Wait, this is where we came across old dude that was around here. Was around
I believe. Well, we came around him here. Pretty sure, right?
No, it was definitely over here.
DM.
Yeah, you know.
I was about to say, I think he's just gonna be like, hey, it's up to you to remember.
Why don't we go?
Well,
why don't
I'm
we-
sit here having never seen dude man who tried to kill y'all.
So I think we should try to hit this house over here.
Right. If
Which
you
one?
believe so, we shall head there.
My
Where-
ring, I'm bottom right.
B2.
Remember
Yeah.
House in the Woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, back to the premium cabins.
All right. Oh, hey.
Oh, you know, it's just one of these again. I might need to drop Fatal.
It was one of these cabins that we encountered, the old bugaboo, as it were.
It's another of the premium cabins. Let's see, put the description on this one. Okay. Nothing odd about it. There are no lights, however.
Oh, my lights.
Well, I'm gonna turn your light back on.
Please do.
Can I get somebody to roll me 2d12 again? I'm getting a lot
Dibs.
of roll 20 lag.
Yeah.
19.
No, I didn't. I never rolled.
And no, Velsor roll. I mean, in fairness, Velsor called dibs, and he got a 5.
Well, you know, the past has changed.
On 2d12.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of this.
Okay.
Where? Yeah. So, which role you taking, DM?
I'm checking the 5. 17. Yeah, I'm taking the 5. Okay, I want everybody to roll. I want everybody to roll initiative. But this is not for.
Ah, fuck.
This is not for a fight.
I got a.
You can't lie to me.
Again,
Damn.
take your time.
Everybody getting low initiative rolls today.
Okay, but who
Except
got
for Jude.
who got the
Judah got
lowest?
16. I got the lowest.
Okay. All right. So standing outside the cabin, it is large, of course. You have an idea of what to expect with the layout, being the what is that? 3 rooms on the left, the kitchen, the main living area, the 2 rooms on the right. What do you wish to do here?
So you're saying, are you asking me with the lowest? Or
Just
are you
everyone
asking Judah
in
with the highest?
general. What are we going to do here?
I would like to investigate the tents.
Okay.
So how many rooms was it?
5 total. There's like 3 counselor rooms, and then there's 2 main bunk bedrooms that would house 8 campers.
I'm gonna go and see the counselor's room.
Okay. Which one? There's 3. One,
This one.
2. Ping! I'm so much roll 20. That one? In the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the middle.
I will go with Judah to make sure, like, since we should stick in at least groups of 2.
Alright. Roll a dex save.
Me?
No, Valen.
Ah, shite. Dexterity save throw. Got an 18.
How much?
I got an 18
18? Very good.
for my dex save.
As you guys are walking through the main portion of the house, at one point there's a strange feeling, and you jump to the side as a hunting trap snaps at where your foot would have been.
Hey, Judah,
Huh. That's weird.
careful where you're stepping.
Okay.
Ugh. Please don't tell me that's how many traps are in the house. Please.
So can I roll a perception to see if I check any other traps, maybe anything that could trigger it?
Investigation. Sorry, he's. Unless you're going back into the main room, control trap thing, because he was basically behind you. No, you're not really finding anything.
I will.
The
no.
concept is sort of distracting you, or as to who could have left this behind.
Okay.
You're a little
I rolled a
too eager to
19 on my investigation.
19.
So
It's a 19.
I want to go to this other room right here.
Again, it just looks like there's just the one, and
Oh.
you tripped it.
Oh, okay. At least I didn't get stuck in it.
And for Sebastian, you don't find anything in the tents. They look as though they're just sort of set up for the unlucky campers that don't get a bunk to be able to throw down a sleeping bag.
Well, it's clear over here. I don't think there's much else to look at then. Should we check the basement again, or are we set? What do you think, Pedal?
Old because it is.
Well,
And
I always forget.
I was about to say, I can't, like, out of character
Oh.
here. Like, just this entire time, like, Justin is called
He's not got a
Boulder
single name
Pelt,
right.
like 18 different things the entire time.
They're all right, Sebastian.
Like, I think one of the first was Pebble Pelt. I was
Oh.
like,
Seltzer will stand close to Sebastian and state, "It hasn't gone unnoticed," and continue walking this.
It must be my old age. My memorization on names and faces is just absolutely bizarre.
It does look as though
snack time, huh?
Thanks. It does look as though the room that you are in has a back door as well that leads outside the cabin.
Well, Judah, would you like to check, or shall I?
By all means, go ahead and check the door.
All right. I shall open the door with my sword at the ready.
Sure. It leads to the outside. Nice little patio area here. You see
Okay.
Felsor just on the other side. Felsor, the door to the cabin begins to open.
Yes. I make no act. I just walk.
Yeah, and you see Valen come out.
So yeah, look.
I didn't get out the room.
Which way?
I was following Odu.
Going with him.
I'm
Okay.
an old dude.
I know it. guys at the
Yeah, which is
to help. So in case stuff you can go, I haven't let you into yet. Okay, or outside.
Shall we return to the inside and give this cabin a thorough search?
The one with the who all the 8 kids?
I'm talking about the cabin we're currently at. You know, I don't know about this this cabin with all those kids you were talking about.
Well, the kids did disperse, Judah.
But you want to check the bunkers just in case.
You checking the bedrooms? Is that what you're requesting?
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe we can, if that's what you feel comfortable with, but I don't really feel comfortable going quite anywhere where I could fall into. I did hear some screaming or some gasping from inside and wood breaking, so I'm not too comfortable exploring in my current state. He's gonna like point to like his tattered clothes and his
Is there
knee and ankles.
like a first aid place somewhere where I could be a first aid kit?
Maybe.
Perhaps in
Well, it is a camp.
this cabin, since it is a large cabin, I would hope they have a medical kit of some kind.
Well, let's explore to get you patched up.
He's
We
gonna.
must-
He's gonna say,
Wait, hold on one second.
oh,
Hold on, let me look up what this one's technically named. I just get these. No, it's not that. I was hoping that would be a fancy thing, but it's not. I think most of the administrative buildings are actually back at the docks.
Should we head back, or shall we
I say
search
we.
this building?
I say we just make sure we take a good adjustment of what to hopefully leave this terrible place. I mean, currently we haven't found the other children or your compatriots, so I don't know how inclined we are to leave yet.
It is true. Well, I'm going to head back inside and search for a first aid kit.
Okay, back to the front door, back through the door just.
Go straight through the door we just came through.
And go toward the back. Check the basement once again.
I'm about Sebastian.
How's this one? How locked is this?
I'm just gonna
It
go
is
straight
padlocked.
through this door into the main room since
I have
Yeah,
these
just
tools.
research.
I'd like to crack it open.
Roll it. Felsor, who are you going with?
D20. So
I am going with Tilt. I'm gonna follow close behind.
That is a 20.
Despite the name errors, I'm developing a confidence. We're out the house.
Oh. Needs to be a bit of a butt tonight.
I rolled a 22 basically plus.
Okay. You are able to get that open. Valen, you step back into the main room to go looking for things, and over across the fire pit standing near the front of the building.
I'm gonna look. Did you leave? What? You came with Salazar.
There we go.
Where's Oakenheel?
That's what I need. You see.
Oh no.
This board. Did it show?
Man. Man.
I think I need
Sounds-
initiatives. This time for real.
Oh, no. What are my biscuits at the 22?
And you know what? I fixed it. Character sheet works now.
Oh no. Terrified.
There it is, 22.
Nice. Not that you guys necessarily know it. Unless you
Yeah, I
hear
don't know.
a loud shriek from within.
Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, shit, ah, fuck.
Currently, what's on also must be a pain in the butt with adding turns. What did you get, Q?
10.
That's a little one. Did Sebastian get?
That's got a 22.
Alright. What did Felsor get?
20.
Wait, as well?
Correct.
So he's moving you guys so I can access the top of this little text thing. And Valen.
Yeah, see, these guys got great initiative. I can't say the same. I got sick.
I do.
Ah, shit, I fuck. It also becomes rapidly apparent to me that nobody came with me.
I know that as well.
From inside, all you can hear is Bailey going, ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. Ah, help.
Alright.
It'll be fine. Just don't, that.
Don't get hit.
Ah, yes. Ah,
Okay.
yes. Yield. It's fine. Just
Don't get hit.
don't get hit.
Stay out of death range.
Yes,
Be
yes.
out of hurt
Whatever that is.
range. You'll be fine.
But with your, what was that, a 20, 22, you are able to get the pick lock. The lock pick, it is open.
Somebody help, please. I have a friend.
Can I
Screaming
hear
is
any
a
kind of
free
noises
action.
going on from? Oh, bloody hell! And then he's gonna. He's
You
gonna
are,
run to
in
the
fact,
nearest.
directly at a back door.
I'm just kind of postured up, just kind
Is
of
the back
looking
door
at
unlocked?
looking at dude man.
Yes, it is unlocked.
Well, I think it says on the screen Felsor is up before me.
Yes. So Felsor is
Okay.
up first. You guys are right there by the
And the
back
door's
door.
unlocked.
The door is
I can move
unlocked,
in.
and you've heard a scream.
I can move into the area where the creeper is.
Please tell me.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
already there. Okay, great.
Please tell me you have
Uh,
those silver bolts equipped.
Oh, I do. They're in my inventory. So, what is my movement speed, please?
Your movement
I'd like
speed
to
is.
become I'd like to be in melee combat thing.
So let's see. You'd have 15.
Can I vault? Can I roll to vault over the table to save movement speed?
Roll athletics.
Great. Fuck off, 7. Jeez. Damn it.
It. Not at all. You're able to get to here. You're
And
like
I
just on the other
stare
side
at
of the
him,
table.
like unamused. Valen just kind of stares at him unamused as he like clumsily, just kind of like slowly rolls over the table.
Yeah, it's like he tries to Dukes of Hazard it, but like he catches and just sort of like rolls instead. And lands
Like
sitting.
that, just the sound of plate mail just clunk 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 clunk
Yeah.
clunk.
He lands sitting on the bench with the crossbow in hand on the other side. Not even on his feet.
So, I can make a light crossbow ranged attack here.
Certainly could.
Did anyone keep track of how many superiority die I've used since my last quest?
Do they reset on short rest?
Yeah,
Then
You've
you should
used
have
any
all.
since then.
thank
Yeah.
you. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make a light crossbow attack towards the
Alright.
flasher creature. So I'm gonna roll a hit.
Roll to hit.
Didn't
There's,
even roll over the table for that
20,
one.
25.
5 hits.
Okay, roll damage. I've got 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to. Um, yeah, but, I think I can use my bonus action to attack again, right?
Use
Because
your
it-
action surge.
well, no,
Well,
because
with
he
the
has.
With the crossbow expert, I used the attack action
Yeah,
with a one-handed weapon.
yeah. Then you can use your bonus action to attack with the hand crossbow if you have
Right.
one. You don't have a hand. You're not using a hand crossbow, are you? You're using the light crossbow, right?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay, you're right about that. So yeah, I don't want to use my action surge. That'll be it for right now.
Okie dokie. So that'll be everything?
Yeah.
Alright, then we get to Sebastian's turn.
Sebastian's gonna bust in the same door. I don't know where that's at, so put me through that door.
It is directly.
Ah, perfect.
It is open for Metal burst through it.
What do I have here? I have. I wish I stole one of those short crossbows, but that is fine.
Well, you've only moved 5
Uh,
feet so far. You've still got plenty.
The hash slinging.
Well, I mean, I have a short bow, so I don't want to.
Can you throw a
I-
dagger?
Well, hang on. So here, using that, I mean, what's its
80
range?
The short bow, it's got 80 to 120.
Oh,
Okay.
So,
should be able to. I was about to say. Yeah, that's-
oh, I thought I'd be at disadvantage. So I'll stand here and fire a bloody arrow into him.
Roll the strike.
Kill. Ah, nat 1 again. It's my 4th nat 1 for the day.
No, it goes wide.
Uninstall.
You see, is it?
47.
It's like it passes through where the slasher is. The shadows sort of burst and coalesce around that small area, and you hear the as it hits the other side.
This is uncomfortable. Sebastian's gonna go, I have no idea why I have been so dreadfully awful at everything I've done today. And he's just gonna pass his turn and
Okay. It's his turn. Oh. I'll start
Come on.
with him. No, maybe. No, this is. Yeah, he's just gonna meander up this way.
oh,
No, he's not.
no, he's not. He sure does.
And
Just tell me, am I down? Am I down? I'll go down right.
does a. Why did it roll at advantage? Does a 20 hit?
Yes, yes, it does. It does.
It didn't add the damages? Alright, so that's 11 slashing. And then I need you to
Okay.
make the
Wisdom?
save, yes.
Okay, rolled an 18 on that.
Alright, save. Just the 11 slashing. His second attack does a 26 hit.
Well, I mean, if we're being honest, a 26, it's gonna hit.
It just
Alright,
barely
so
misses.
Wisdom save again.
It just whizzes past.
Okay. 14 on wisdom.
That works. You feel the coldness, but it doesn't quite affect. And then does a 17 hit?
No, thankfully.
All right, yeah, you're able to just avoid the last one. The
Um,
the overwhelming fear of having encountered this being before doesn't take grip, and you are able to avoid that edge. And he's just gonna end his turn there.
Gotcha.
Okay.
3 attacks, 1
Um,
turn.
Judah.
All right, I'm gonna follow Sebastian and go in the room.
Alrighty. Cool. So from-
Speaking is a free action to my teammates.
To a degree.
Hey, I just want to say, in Felsor's character, anyone caring to move within attack range, by all means do so. Come within 5 feet.
I'll be there shortly, bud.
Okay.
I will not do such a thing.
Understandable. That's all.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it with.
Uh-huh.
So your bad attitude. God damn.
I mean,
it's
you're
a
able to
nat
move
20.
another 4 squares in whatever direction you choose.
Get behind the bar because you're a cool guy.
You can go over here.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
And then he just like rolls over the countertop. Hurrah!
Doing his best to look his coolest. All right.
All right. I'm going to. What's Deadful Strike?
Come on, you got this.
I'm gonna use Deadful Strikes.
All right. You do have to hit.
Do I have to hit it with an arrow first?
Yeah, you do have to hit it with a weapon.
We'll give Judah advantage.
Well, I'm gonna hit it when I'm gonna take my longbow out and shoot it.
How?
With my help action as a mastermind.
Oh yeah, because he's within how close?
I believe it's 30 feet. I will double check quickly.
Yeah, he's
30
he's
feet
like-
of you.
Yeah, he's
As
like
long as
just,
they can hear and see me, and hear or see me.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. That works.
So I'm able to hit it with the.
Well, you gotta roll it with advantage.
That seems odd that you can just.
Only it's a
that.
bonus action, so it's once a turn for me.
All right, so you get to roll twice and take the better number.
Yeah. 21.
I didn't click this. Hello? I didn't do
You're a
this.
fool. You're a fool.
I don't have a longbow.
Yeah, that's odd.
Hell.
21 hits,
Get that damage, son.
and I'm assuming that, yeah, so 5 piercing, and you can do the D4 psychic damage. Just make sure.
What is your class Q?
Oh,
I'm a ranger.
oh,
Okay. What's your class to do psychic?
He's a Fey Wanderer.
Oh, thank you. That's cool.
Yeah.
right. See, now that I can see his sheet, there's all kinds of stuff here.
Yeah, like there's all kinds of
So-
things like
so-
legendary actions and telling you to go fuck yourself.
Oh, I knew about the legendary actions. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Speaking of legendary actions, Felsor gets 1 more machete strike. Does a 24 hit?
Well, you know it does.
Make your wisdom save.
I believe in you, champ. You're a big boy.
20.
Oh, he's a big guy.
That's a save. You
He's a
take
big
the 11 slash.
dude.
11. Oh, man.
You still alive?
Wait. I'm at 6.
Oh, he's got that superiority.
Yeah.
He's got the potion of superior potion, right?
Needs potion of superior healing.
Where did the extra hit come from here?
Legendary action.
Yep,
He's just
Oh.
doing it to do it.
He can
I
do
see.
it on the
That's
end
alright.
of another player's turn.
Yeah, it's
Of
just
any play? Oh, no.
Oh.
Yep. And
Okay, so
he's got a couple of those.
so oh man.
All right. So-
Valen.
Valen, you cannot end your turn.
See, the thing about that. All right. So, am I within striking range of them? I don't.
Now you are, yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to. So let's see if I hit with my longsword.
All right, roll a strike.
What? Okay, D&D Beyond. I can clearly see that that is not an 8. That is a 20. You shitlords.
Nope, that's an 8.
I got a 12 on my side.
Yeah, well, like that's the 8 plus my hit chant, like additional.
Did the
chance
3D
to hit.
die
I did not mean
just...
to swing that again. Yeah, the 3D die showed the 20. I didn't mean to swing that second one.
That must have been an error because it fed out a 12 to everyone else.
Yeah, because the 8 and 20 are right next to each other on that die.
You know what? You know the game said damn, bro. have some of that here. Take some of the heat from Sebastian.
I'm sorry, but a 12 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right.
Anything else?
Well, and yeah, that'd be it.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's actually going to take a machete strike against you. It's a 10 hit.
There's a 10 hit now.
Why is that automatically giving him? Let me look here and see if there's for some reason he has just advantage.
Constant
I
advantage.
don't see it.
Constant advantage.
Non-stop advantage.
Ugh. Sounds horrible.
Well, with his what sounds like a +8 to 10, don't think he needs it.
Agreed.
I've been reading some of this stuff wrong. I'm gonna keep it at what it is though. Okay. So that was the end of your turn. So now we're to
Yeah.
Felsor's turn. Felsor, beginning your turn within 20 feet of it, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Here it comes. All right, I got a 9.
9. You are frightened.
What does this mean?
You have disadvantage on attacks against it, and you cannot willingly move closer to it. That disadvantage is on any action you take while you can see it.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Good deal. Okay, so
Which one of these rings scared to me?
all right. So my first action is a war pick strike.
Roll the strike.
So now I'm rolling twice, right? I'll take the lower of the two.
Yes.
All right. So my first roll is a 7. My second roll is a 13.
7 does not hit.
Okay. One moment.
Bolt time.
Yeah. So I will now make a light crossbow attack
Okay.
with crossbow expert. My first roll is 11.
Mm-hmm.
My second roll is 22.
11 does not hit.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to second wind
All right.
and roll.
that's a good idea.
I'm gonna roll 1d10. I'm gonna gain HP of 1d10 plus 3.
Well, I believe they said you had the superior healing potion in your hands. You could,
Oh.
Damn.
That's,
or you could
that's a
gain 1.
shit.
You could
I
gain
will-
2. Yeah, 1. I think
will
it's like
allow that.
1.
No, he'd gain
Uh,
4. He would gain 4 health.
I gained 4. 4 would be better than nothing.
Unless you use that potion.
Yeah, let's go with this potion that I have it in my inventory, I guess.
Well,
That's
hold on.
true.
So you can either use your full action to drink the potion, or you already used your bonus action. So you would have to take a full action to drink the potion.
But I've already attacked.
So
You,
But-
you cannot use the potion.
I cannot use the potion. That's true.
So you would have to do that short. Actually, if you already
The
used that
second
crossbow
use.
attack, you couldn't short win this turn, unless you have 2 bonus actions.
Yeah, I get to make a crossbow attack as a bonus. Oh, you're right.
Well, if you're taking your action surge, you have 1 additional action on your turn, so you can
That's
use
right.
that to
Pump
take
that-
the potion,
Pump that potion.
Yeah.
which means you would
Okay,
still have
Which
your
is
second.
the only way
win.
you could drink that potion is if you do your action. surge.
Okay, I'm action surging for the potion.
Okay, so using your full action to drink the potion, you gain the maximum healing.
Oh, thank you. What is this map?
Uh,
I think that would just full heal you.
it's like
wouldn't
18
it?
plus 8.
Yeah, it's 8d4 plus 8, so that would be a full heal.
Roll it.
So that's
That
that's 40 HP total. Yeah.
4d4.
No, you
40.
get the full
bonus.
Yeah, I was about to say you're just getting the full heal of it.
Oh,
Because you
okay.
don't have to roll for it. No.
I don't even have
Yeah.
to roll. Okay,
No,
Luckily you did.
You would just max out back up to 28.
okay. All right.
Right?
Boom. There it
Yep.
is. Thank you. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to make another machete strike against you. It's a 23 hit.
I am going to use my. I was about to say, well, if it's a 23, well, is it going to hit you?
Yeah.
Sword?
Yes, it will.
All right, then I'm going to use my reaction to use my interception fighting style.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to reduce the damage that Fell Sword will take by 1d10 plus 2.
Okay.
So how much damage would he be taking?
11.
1. Okay, so let me roll that d10 for you.
Thank you.
All right, you would it'd be 6 less damage.
All right, so you
That's
take
5.
5, and you need to make a wisdom save.
That Papa can't help with.
13.
13? 13 is just not enough. You take an extra 9 necrotic damage.
So it was 5 plus 9 would be
I'm surprised it's wisdom, not
14. So 28 less 14 would be 14.
Okay.
I'm at 14. Okay.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
It's better than what you would have taken.
Yes. Thank
you
you
would
very-
have been dead. Well, basically dead.
Yes. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
Let me see here. If I can get it right.
Gonna run through it there, Quinn?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing how far that would have to be.
Are you doing trigonometry?
I'm trying to figure out so if I can go 5. I'm trying to do this the best way possible to flank him. As a good rogue
Roll
I am.
acrobatics. Get the table.
I would just walk on the table, I assume. Yeah, I could get there.
You could totally get to hear her.
And then yeah, I'd want to get right
Oh,
here.
I see. To flank with Q.
To flank with Q, yeah. And then I would also be a bit distance away. Yeah, sure. So it was yeah, it's right here, right? Yeah, right here.
It's like right there on the edge of the fire pit.
Yeah. Sebastian is gonna get right here, and he's going to fire his arrow.
Okay.
And he is flanking,
Mm-hmm.
so he's gonna get advantage. I assume, correct? Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. 11 and 14.
Neither of which hits.
Wait, that's his turn.
Yeah, the arrow does not find its mark, instead landing in one of the chairs over there. It is the slasher's turn. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So Valen. The slasher reaches out to grab you. Does a 19 hit?
You said he's going out for me?
Yes.
Ah. Unfortunately, a 19 will hit.
Okay. So it gets you in its grasp and picks you up into a crushing hug. The pressure on your ribs and everything is just astounding. You take... I didn't have to roll. I got what it was supposed to be. You take 36 bludgeoning
I'm
damage
dead. I'm dead.
as you all hear a loud crunch from your elven friend.
Wow, that's not groovy.
My bones! It didn't like it. It didn't like me helping.
My bones.
Okay, and that will end his turn. Unceremoniously dropping Valen to the floor. Nah, he still has the body in his arms.
Heavens.
Fantastic.
Judah. It is your turn. Quinn, you awake?
Judah the sharpshooter, please tell me you're alive.
Quinn? Quinn?
Hey, what? Uh-oh.
Quinn, it's your turn. Can we just assume you shoot it with your bow again?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, you know. What else is he gonna do? I mean, he does have some things. Okay, first up, why did he not Hunter's Market? So I see. That would be better.
Would it be out of place to call itself?
I like to call a cell phone.
I don't know if that's a bad idea.
I mean, I certainly
Actually,
could.
beat him up. Punch
The
him.
man needs sleep.
Here's
Could
what I
have
think.
passed out. He's a classic.
He has done that before. Alright, so he's going to speak a few words of power and cast Hail of Thorns. Yep. Which will be his last first level spell slot. And then he's going to strike with the longbow.
And he will get advantage.
Oh, the lag.
Hey.
Hilarity. Well, that doesn't hit. Yeah, the second one right now. It's just hilarious watching my 3D die roll ever so slowly. Come on, did you register that one? I don't want to accidentally click it again. That'd be 20. Dirty 20 hits. So then he gets a D8 plus 3. Blow. And then the spell deals an extra D10. It's 5. Oh, goodness. Alright. What's we got here?
I believe. Next up would be
Next up
the
is Alan.
dead man's turn.
Oh, man.
Time for me to make a death saving throw.
I believe in him. Well, you don't make it, remember.
Yeah.
It's-
But you do come to consciousness.
Ah,
it wasn't really a nat 20.
Yeah.
we dab on these hoes, but now you're just in his arms, just barely.
This is gonna be the fun part. Yeah, like
He's gonna just sit there and repeat. Cry.
all right, but it is your turn. But yes, you're at 1 HP. His head that was previously kind of slumped snaps up, and his eyes open, bloodshot, filled with pain. What do you do?
Kick him out. Stab him in the face.
Can I? Oh,
You are
This is
grappled.
100% the scene where Ainz Ul Gones literally is crushing that girl in his arms.
Well,
Ainz Ul Gones.
what do I, I have to make a decision here.
You do. Oh shit! is that you?
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, the worst that could happen is I could,
Die.
also, Felsor, have you been hit again since you healed?
Yes.
So what are you at now?
On roll 20, I'm showing 14, which is the correct amount of health.
14, huh?
Yep.
Sounds about right.
I see. Hang on a sec.
Uno momento. Uno momento.
So what would be a 15 like a 15-foot cube around me? Obviously, Felsor is within.
Sounds like a thunderclap.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Blow the damn thing up.
Well, the problem is, kill you, and if
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
well, you see, Sebastian is also in the way.
Sebastian has advantage on death saving throws.
Well, you see, you would have
He doesn't know that.
if I were to do a thunder wave, everybody in that radius has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's not
Oh yeah, let's go for it. We got this.
It wouldn't be horrible. You'd have to make a 12, but you
In
would still
fairness,
take half
people-
damage.
These people are technically not your friends. Remember that.
Yeah, let's do it. We got this.
All right. So I'm gonna do the damage roll, and I'm gonna need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. I'll tell you my result.
Well, everybody except for
Judah,
Okay.
who is just hanging out.
I got 9.
No, that I got a 5. So
all right. Yeah, you're both taking the damage and being thrown 10 feet away. What is what's our slasher? Well, he's still gonna take. Is the half damage gonna be rounded up or down?
Rounded up.
Okay, so you'll still take 5 damage.
Okay. I took 5 damage. I'm at 9.
I am incapacitated.
Oh no.
Okay, I am going to use my action surge
Do it again.
to this time full on burning hands this motherfucker.
Oh.
So that's a 15-foot cone in front, or in front of me. So it's going to be
It
basically
hits him.
going.
Or it should. I mean, depending on what you actually.
Yeah. Well, there's the damage roll for that. And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Nat 1.
Oh well. Then yeah, he definitely takes full damage.
Okay. Okay.
What else can I do? And then I'm going to use my...
What was the damage?
12.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he'll take 12 damage from that. So in total, he's taken 17 from me this turn, right?
Yes. It's looking roughed up.
Perfect. And now I'm going to use my bonus action to give myself a second wind.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 1d10 plus 3.
Alright.
Fuck. I'll take the 4 HP. All right. That'll do it. That'll do it. This angry lad who just got bear hugged and was not too happy about it.
Okay. So then, the end of your turn.
Yeah. That'll be it.
I mean, you were firmly within.
Oh yes,
Slasher.
I am well aware of that. I had no question.
Okay.
I just needed to make sure this asshole knew that I wasn't happy
Spellsor, it is your go.
with.
All right. But
You've now been blasted backward
Yep.
by the thunder wave and are sitting on the bench on the other side of the table.
right, I'm sitting. Well, is there a flagon of mead available?
just
No,
sitting there
unfortunately.
Going, how'd I get here?
Okay.
Mead, what a good choice.
Is he at all confused about how he got there?
He's still very
Has there
scared
been a
of the
drink?
slasher too.
Okay. So let's get some.
Also, not to mention that thunder wave that I did emitted a thunderous boom that was audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
I didn't actually use my second wind when I thought I would.
That is true.
that is true.
That- Still available, so that's going to be what I'm going to do right now. Bonus. I'm going to start with the bonus action. Can I do that first?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 1d10 plus 3. Wait a minute. That must be wrong.
That's a little wrong, yeah. Maybe.
Okay. Here we go. 1d10. Okay. The result for 3 plus 3 would be 6.
Okay.
Whoa.
Heal 6.
So I'm at 50. Great. Let's do a crossbow attack.
All right.
Like
Roll
crossbow.
to strike.
6.
26 hits.
Okay. 2d8 plus 2 coming up. 9.
Is there any modifier for using those silver bolts?
Oh, they ignore the resistance. Because now that I have his actual character sheet, I can see that he has damage resistances. So how much damage was that?
4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. It says that the crit. It's crit now.
Doesn't seem like it, but I mean, this thing is very injured. So,
Okay.
Fucked it up.
is that all?
Oh, he rolled a nat 20. That's why.
Can I expend a sit?
Well, hold on, champ. Hold on.
Ookie
You
smokers.
automatically get
Maximum
18
on
damage
that.
off the rip.
But can I expend a superiority die to do some other cool stuff like a disarming attack? Or
Well,
what about a trip attack?
so he gets to deal an extra 7 damage. So that's what is that? That's 7 plus the 18, right?
Well, I subtracted the 18, so he gets an extra 7 then?
Yeah.
The light
Well-
crossbow is a D8, so it should be minus 8 more.
Oh, I'm seeing like 2D. For some reason his is rolling 2D8s. That's why I was wondering.
Oh, that changed when I rolled the 20 on the hit. So,
Oh, okay, so it
Oh, I
automatically
see,
did
I see,
that.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So it takes 10 off the rip, and then you add your roll. I
Let me look at these numbers.
okay.
Be back in a second. That's right.
Yeah, I rolled 2d8 plus 2 because I got a crit on my hit.
Yeah. So plus an extra 5 damage. It is very rough though.
Okay, can I expend a superiority die to
Yeah.
to add it? So I'm gonna roll a d20 and add it to the damage. Or no,
It's a D6.
That's 4d8.
I believe you're
Or is
at
it 1d8?
D6 for your superiority.
You learn maneuvers that are fueled by superiority dice. Maneuvers enhance an attack in some way. You have 4d8 superiority dice per rest.
So I can expend
Oh,
any
D8.
number of them. Is that right? No, I can expend up to 1 per maneuver. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna roll 1d8.
So you're just gonna precision attack, disarming, trip.
I have 3 chosen. I only learned 3. I have disarming, precision, and trip. So I'll do
Disarming, so that I am no longer in its grasp.
yeah, disarming. Right.
Perhaps.
Yeah,
Okay.
disarming. Okay.
Now I have fucked it
D8.
up while still in its grasp, but however,
So here's the 1d8 coming up. 4.
okay, not
All right.
horrible.
Now, the target has to make succeed a strength saving throw
Oh,
of 13.
well, I doubt the slasher here is going to have any problem with that.
Well, actually, the crossbow then, the shot takes it directly through the mouth.
I'm back.
And
Don't know if it matters.
it begins to sort of like collapse, right? It drops you back down to your feet and just sort of crumples and falls upon the floor, splayed out. Laying defeated.
Can I stab it in the face for good measure?
Yeah, go nuts.
Cool. Do you want me to make an actual roll for that, or do you want me to just?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna plunge my blade just through its head into the floorboards.
I'm gonna collect my arrow.
Oh, okay.
Now I would like to.
Felsor, what is your passive perception?
Oh fuck.
Passive wisdom, passive intelligence, passive
Passive.
wisdom.
Passive. He has.
Yeah, it's the passive wisdom. The 10?
Yeah, 10.
Okay. So you find more pages on the table in front of you.
Well, I am gonna quickly pull my blade out and help fucking Bastion before he bleeds out on the ground.
Oh yeah,
I will
want
now
to-
use the help action and help up good boy Sebastian.
Now you can't. I can't roll nothing. I'm down.
You can make a medicine roll.
Medicine check. Yeah.
I was about to say, I mean, the help action can be used just to help up an ally who's down on the ground.
That's slightly
Well,
different
that's
rules
if
here.
you're not prone. I don't think that means unconscious. Maybe
You're-
like
you're
putting
able
a
to
get
roll
well
medicine to
to-
help stabilize him.
It's like putting a get well balloon on someone who's dead.
Or you can feed him the other healing potion.
That is true. The same healing potion he denied earlier.
Because
Which
he wanted
does
you
look
to use
mighty, which look mighty tasty.
it. It looks like a big sip is in need of this one.
Is it plausible for me to drink half and give him the other half?
No. Once any amount of it is consumed, that uses the magic that is in the potion. So at that point, it just becomes, I don't know, flavored something or other.
Flavored gas liquid.
All right, I'm gonna give him. Just pry open his mouth and just make him glug down the potion of healing.
Alrighty, roll the 8d4 plus 8.
You want me to roll it?
Or do you want
He
me
is
to?
the one applying the potion. I think technically he rolls it.
Alrighty.
All right, this will be 8d4 plus 8. That is going to be 22.
That's exact. That's just a little over full.
That's good.
Okay.
As you pour it down Sebastian's throat, you can kind of see that his body begins to like animate a little bit, and then he sits straight up, and then stands up. Did I? What's just again?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's my B. That's my B, homie.
He's gonna like dust himself off, and he's gonna go. Well, I didn't. It does not seem I am dead
No,
permanently, so I don't believe I can be mad. And it seems the creature is he's gonna like kind of like lean forward a little bit, or like, lean around you.
Mhm.
Defeated. I don't
we
quite
we
trust
believe
it.
so. I put it. I mean, I put my sword through its head already.
Did you? So you said that we might have to banish it. This probably just delays it to getting back up.
Well, I mean, that was a guess.
Did you, anyways, we should probably look for the rest of these pages.
Well,
we should get out of here or do something?
Can I do a quick investigation check to see if there is any pages on
Can I loot him?
Slasher? Yeah. Can
You can roll investigation for that.
I'll give the help action because he's a disgusting vagabond.
Good. I'll need it. Got a 12 and.
You do not find anything.
Okay. Does anybody have any objections to me lighting this thing on fire with a firebolt?
Only that I believe we should maybe do it outside. I don't want us to burn the whole campground down.
Look, I'm keeping it real with you. I don't give a fuck about this campground anymore.
That is quite a reasonable saying. Did you find something, Boltapelt?
I'm gonna go outside now.
All right. I assume it's time for Calvin to go to bed.
Got like 13 more minutes. Like 1 a.m. my time is probably like a hug.
I'm not
I know
right
the
now.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe we should light this thing on fire and call it a day.
Yeah, let's drag it outside. Light it on fire.
Sebastian is going to drag it outside.
You sure you want to be the one to do that, Sebastian?
Well, anyone would like to assist?
Yeah.
Fine, but it seems the rest of you are quite as it is.
Oh, you're fine. You didn't get touched in the entire fight.
In fairness, I didn't get touched during the fight.
Well.
You and that rope rope. That is not the
Felsoy,
blame you, Master.
Felsoy, the that you have there, they detail the hypnotic funnel that you have experienced from the slasher
Excellent.
and how it can temporarily incapacitate its foes, luring them into
Like an anglerfish.
a stunned. Yeah. It also details how the melee weapons carry a rotting effect which reduces the target's ability to combat them.
Ah,
What was the weapons? Or are we burning the weapons too?
I say we just burn the whole damn thing.
yo,
The
that doesn't sound like a
Could be one of
horrible
the-
idea. Like, don't get
could
me
be
wrong,
one
the
of-
weapons sound useful. However, they could also be tied to its summoning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like probably one of those curse weapon things where if you leave the weapon, it regenerates from it, not the goddamn body.
All right, just want to make sure. Just run across everybody.
Yeah, I think I want to just burn everything.
All right.
Okay.
He's gonna Sebastian's gonna break
Come
these here
Actually-
chairs, and
Probably less than 10.
he's gonna come over here and break these chairs and throw it over the ragamuffin, as it were.
No.
No?
Huh?
Oh. What? Anyways, he's gonna break these chairs. He's gonna throw it over the ragamuffin,
Okay.
and then
and he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
cast.
"Use it, burn it."
And then I'm gonna cast Firebolt and ignite the motherfucker.
He's gonna say, "Mama must be very angry."
And the funny thing is, I could run to the completely other side of the area.
Mhm. I say we burn it right here and watch it dissipate for at least a good minute and then leave.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the funny thing. Like, I can
Hey,
throw my Firebolt 120 feet away.
fellas,
That's
y'all,
how much range it has.
fellas, y'all need anything? Because I'm getting extremely tired.
No,
Nah,
we're
we're-
gonna
we
we're
should
gonna
be
end
good.
things
Yeah.
here.
Alright, well,
we burn the
I'm gonna
motherfucker, and then we.
Good game, fellas.
Yeah.
Good game. Thanks, Keith.
I'm
Make
guessing.
my goodbyes
yeah.
real quick here as well too, but also new member that is Dark Raven. Awesome playing with you, and awesome, everybody.
Thanks for
Yo.
playing with us today, Calvin.
All right, thank you. All right, goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna burn the body, and I'm not sure if we're gonna do like a short or long rest after this.
I don't know if we were allowed to do either of those, but
I mean,
prefer a
you
long.
can. Not gonna gain a lot, the other guys, but it certainly can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really gain much other than some fucking hit die.
I mean, I get my spell slots and some heal.
Anyways, yeah, I think that's a good place to call it for today.
All right.
Thanks for playing with us, Joey.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Got bear hugged by Jason.
You did. He broke your back,
Yeah, and I woke up and got real angry at him.
and then you killed me. You
Mike
woke up with
dead.
and boom.
Woke up. Ah, boom.
And there's some stuff that doesn't seem to be detailed in the show notes here, but
Or about how it dying works.
Probably doesn't.
yes.
That's probably in the detail notes that it doesn't.
Oh no, I mean there's nothing about that, but it's not written here. However,
Uh.
for the moment, it is dead. It is on fire.
For the moment.
However, darkness and fog have not lifted, which makes you think Camp Clearwater is still cursed.
That's
Oh.
probably something to do with.
Mm,
And with that, we'll be calling an end to this evening. I look forward to seeing everyone next week, and tomorrow I will have another thing for streaming. I don't know if I want to play more Guilty Gear or what else to do with that. Maybe some map building or who knows. To answer your question, Joker, I am a front-end web developer and apparently now a professional DM, because that is what I do. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, like at Andrew Lyceum on Twitter, and you will see all kinds of great things coming through there. And I will see you. The world is very lucky to have you, and